Perfect. Now it's working. That was kind of weird. Good morning, Chippy. Overflow howdy. Chippy had to do some stuff. We are today flipping over from our beautiful Boulder Druid to Stone Burst Druid. I saw something really funny this morning. Some incredible YOLO gameplay loop. I was like, yeah, we gotta look at this. We gotta look at this together, and we're gonna figure out if this could be fun. I've already acquired the items that we will need to actually do it. So I got myself the Stone of Vehement, I got myself the Mjolnir Ring, and I got myself the Wild Heart's Hunger. So all the pieces that we want to have. We might try to do one quick and dirty pit run with the boulder right now on a 65, just to level up another rune and get the whispers, and then we're gonna swap over to the Stone Burst. Gonna see if I have the glyphs leveled up. I can dominate, outmatch, earth and sky, spirit headhunter, something around that. So this is what we have been playing so far, the standard smash him with your stone druid, which is like a nice little fun gameplay loop. But I wanted to see if we could take this even further and can start using the new Stone Burst skill, because obviously that one is in since season 6, but we haven't like ever dabbled around with this, messed around with it. So I kind of want to see what can we do, what can it do, right? It'll be interesting. Katie, good after boob, pleasure to have you there. Neil, thank you for the 46 centuries already, but it feels way longer. Neil, feels like it's essentially since New World, right, Neil? But it feels longer. Ether, thank you very much also for your subscription and support. So many people this morning. Sorry for the slight delay. There was some granny funeral stuff to figure out. Take some old pictures home, which is kind of cool because I saw a picture of my dad with 18 finally, and I now figured out where my fleeting kin is from. My fleeting chin is from. Thank you, Dad. Appreciate it. Right? Are we having a great day? Yes, sir. We've been looking forward to this now for a while, to finally play the Druid again, as it has been fun in version 1. But I wanted to, like, if I'm already going to play Druid, I wanted to give it like a bit of a different build, you know, a bit of a different spin. So we'll see how far we can scale Stone Burst, what stupid stuff we can do with Stone Burst. I can come up with a fancy rune combo to do even more. Interesting to see all the new builds and skills. Illusio, if you haven't played in a while, it's actually a really good time to come back. Like, I know a lot of people will always tell you D4 bad and D4 but honestly, as season 7, as season 6, now season 6 was a bit bright, but as season 7, like, it's a perfect time to really come back and enjoy the game in its glory. Can only heavily vouch for that. Now I've spent the past 3 weeks now playing Diablo every single day, and I've not gotten bored. So that speaks for itself, I guess. Right? Your take on this season has been a refreshing Rose and Cons. The fun part is Rose and Cons, this has been my take on every season so far, as I just really don't have time to whine. You know, if I want to spend my time whining, I might as well, you know, not stream, not be a content creator, or be a content creator that only whines. But I guess that's not a very good niche, right? Because there's quite a lot of them. Imagine when being a content creator with a positive outlook is actually a niche. Yeah, kind of sad, right? Kind of sad. Okay, we got Headhunter, Dominate, Earth and Sky, Keeper and Spirit. I need Spear, Earth and Sky, Dominate. I need Outmatch. 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 There we go. We could probably level that. Finally, Stoneburst. Yes, also. I have never played Stoneburst before, so for me, this is a first time too. I got something here on the side that we can follow along. So we're going to build the Stoneburst now live, and we'll see if the gameplay loop is as fun as I think it is. So this is completely new for me. I have never played Stoneburst before. I've only had my buddy Steve tell me that Stoneburst is the shiz and I should give it a try. So now we're going to check it out. Stoneburst is a channel skill. So you go boom, 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 right? That's how it works. And you can have Stoneburst Final Explosion is increased by 25%. Plus, Stoneburst costs more spirit and does even more super boom. That's kind of crazy because right now we make it cost even more. So the spirit cost is 54 spirit. Damn. That's a lot. I'm kind of intrigued to see how the boom is going to work out. We're not playing a single defensive skill. That's not true. We're actually playing Blood Howl. And Blood Howl to give us attack speed, not spirit. Because we're going to take care of spirit different. We're going to get the wolves. We're going to get the feral aptitude. Yep. This is increased damage to distant enemies and damage if they're slowed, stunned, knocked back. Okay. I played a Stoneburst leveling build. That was pretty fun. Can only imagine what you can do with the end game. The main thing about Stoneburst, and now come closer. Let me show you what the main thing with Stoneburst is. First and foremost, by the way, let me save the boulder. The main thing is you have an aspect, and the aspect is called Burst. Anti-Cline Burst. Stoneburst deals more damage and is guaranteed to overpower when it's at its biggest. Okay? It's the biggest boom, then it will overpower. And that's where the real power of the Stoneburst is coming from, right? You have a guaranteed overpower that you can really get every single time. Okay, we got Ravens. Increase the passive damage of Ravens. 2 additional Ravens, yeah. So we get the Ravens. Then we're going to take the Longer Storm. We're going to also take the Hurricane Uptime for damage reduction. That's good. Then we have Earth Skills, do more damage. And we have, well, you have Fortify, you're over 50%, you heal. No, they deal even more damage, yes. We get the, well, Werebear, we have more life. We don't need this overpower because we overpower. We now need something to poison. Okay, then we play Cataclysm. And it might be that we have to put 5 points in there, but we'll see. You deal increased damage after casting ultimate skill. Okay. Then we got nature magic skills do more damage. Nature magic skills heal. And we got Earth skills deal increased damage to vulnerable. Yes. That gets followed up by quick shift. So we're going to shift around and we're going to shift around. And then last but not least, we're going to take Bestial Rampage. So when shapeshifting, Werebear grounds 40% increased damage and Werewolf grounds at bonus attack speed. Okay, we'll see about that. Did the end game get better from the launch? It was so painful. I mean, this is nothing compared to the launch right now, Hatu. I mean, considering that we also only have 60 level and not 100 levels. That certainly does play a different role. I'm not sure if we have enough cooldown reduction for the Cataclysm right now. So we have a longer duration. Then we have to take our Spirit skill for longer duration as well, right? It'll be like a little bit tricky to figure this all out, but I'm working on it, okay? So we're going to take the, probably the dealing damage with bolts has bonus bolts come down, but the bolts actually poison now. This is important because if your bolts are poisoning, then you actually don't have to take care of poison. You have the envenom bonus right away, right? So that's pretty good. We don't need the spirit. We're going to go for reduced damage from elites. Yeah. And we're going to take the bonus life and the bonus crit. Why do we take no spirit here? Because we're going to play the ring called the Cataclysmic Ring. The Mjolnir Ring here. Sorry, I lied to you. The Mjolnir Ring. The Mjolnir Ring already gives us, while Cataclysm is active, you gain unlimited spirit and deal 100% increased damage. Cool. That's perfect. We just want 100% increased damage, right? I'm also going to masterwork this one if I have the materials. Luckily, I have the materials. So we're going to have to farm quite some today. I think 3 ranks to Endless Tempest, that's good. Because with more ranks to Endless Tempest, you get a longer duration. So that's already a 30% duration increase. This puts the Cataclysm as 21.07 seconds. That's pretty good. Now we just need some cooldown reduction happening. What we're also going to use is actually our Starless Ring. Do I still have my Starless? I fear I accidentally disenchanted the Starless yesterday. And if I have a Spark... Yep, I accidentally disenchanted it yesterday. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. So we're going to quickly have to relock to the Necromancer. I was almost certain that I accidentally hit the button there. Sorry. Greetings to Switzerland, Giamo. Hope you're doing well. So that would be like a bit of a bummer if I really broke that one. Yeah, I did break the Starless. It happened. That's fine. Let's see what other mythic we can get. So we're gonna make a random mythic unique here. Boo. That's the helmet. That's another Harlequin crest with armor. I guess now I have another Harlequin crest with armor, right? Do I have any other mythics? We got the Air of Perdition left. No, it's kind of fine now. Was that for a big mug? Well, this is my 500 milliliter super mug. Actually, it's like more a liter super mug. It says best dad in the world because it's true. If you don't have a mug that says that, like obviously, like how would you know, right? Are we gonna upgrade for the Dot Necro? The Dot Necro got nerfed OBX because it was working because of a bug. So the Dot Necro is as strong as it is right now. But it ain't getting stronger anytime soon. Like it was like that strong because of a bug. Okay, we need a ring that has critical strike chance, technically, and attack speed. What do I have here? Attack speed? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna probably use that one. But I need Cataclysm cooldown reduction. Yikes. Do I have enough tempers for this one? I mean, I'm gonna break my Boulder Druid, but I don't really care. So we need Petrify Cataclysm cooldown reduction. Grizzly. Cataclysm. Ah, fuck, but it's a bad roll. It'll do for now. Okay, it'll do for now. We'll accept. I'm not gonna be mad. We need a willpower amulet. Shit, do I have that? Willpower. I have an amulet with intelligence. Willpower. Nice. Ooh, I wasn't sure if I actually have one of these because that is so important. We need one also with Cataclysm cooldown reduction, obviously. So that's resource. Then we go for Cataclysm cooldown reduction, and we're gonna like get the 12.5 or bust. 12.5 or bust. 12.5 or your mom. Oh, you hate me. Yes, let's go. Good. That was easy, and then we can get offensive. I'm not even sure what I want to have. When we need our earth to be 100% crit, so I guess we can take here earth damage or earth crate, something in that direction. Earth damage for now. But it's good to have it. The aspect that we need on it is going to be your core skills, yeah. Because you get the retaliation aspect, your core skills deal more damage. In regards of how much fortify we have, so we're fully fortified, then your core skills going nuts. And then on my one-handed weapon, and I don't have a one. Do I have a one-handed weapon? I kept this just in case, you know, I would need it, Chad. Just in case I would need it. I wonder, this is damage, this is overpower. I mean, the double greater affix is really a sales argument there, I'd say. That's crit. Crit is not bad, especially because it's close damage. I mean, daggers have the quickest attack speed, right? Wait, I need to think about this. Daggers have the quickest attack speed. That means if a dagger attacks the fastest. Because this one is 0.9 per second, it should channel the fastest. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is Death Trap Rogue? Yeah, Death Trap Rogue is absolutely insane. So you're not doing anything wrong going for Death Trap Rogue. Okay, we need chance for Stone Burst to cast twice. That's not it. That's it, but low. That's it, but better. I mean, it's 17% or bust, right, Chad? So I'm 6. Okay, 16. Chad, come on. A 16 is fine. I'll take it. Okay, that aspect is now the main one that you wanted to have, because the main one was the burst, okay, where your stone burst now always overpowers at the biggest size, okay? This gets added then together with the Stone of Vehement. Now, while channeling Stone Burst, and for 2 seconds afterwards, you gain damage reduction, and Stone Burst final explosion deals increased damage, further increase for each size. Good. So let's see how that already plays into how we want to go. I want to use Stone Burst main for now. I'm going to be using the Cataclysm. That takes care of all our needs. Then we get the Hurricane. We got the Eagle in the Wolves. And then lastly, the Yell. Good. We just walk into a training room so we can test this. How are you, Ghost? I am good. Thank you for asking. Enjoying myself, doing different things. I mean, I was really hardcore thinking, what could I do that's still very fun, that people might find interesting, and that we could all have a good laugh about? Stoneburst Druid. Okay. And guess what boss power we're playing? Well, what would you think is the best boss power for Stoneburst Druid? It is Wandering Deathbeam. Because that makes me do 50% more damage. So what happens is you Stoneburst, right? And then I'm out. But if you do the ring, then I get Stoneburst. So as soon as he goes like for this bigger pop, right? It's always an overpower. And that's why you need this Stoneburst chance to cast twice, right? Because then 2 Stonebursts are coming. And obviously 2 Stonebursts, that's insane, right? So we right now need a Stone of Vehement with a bigger Stoneburst area, like with a greater affix to Stoneburst. I think if I get one of those, that would be great. Now, since we're casting these Stoneburst, this would be perfect for the overpower. Then we could go for more vulnerable damage because we can make things vulnerable. And last but not least, you could just choose a simple critical strike to not worry about crit. And then we're just going to be sitting there and boom. And now imagine like always overpowering double Stoneburst, right? That was already 1 billion damage, chat. Without actually having to change my Paragon board or anything, right? We're sitting at 1 billion damage just like that. And we haven't even started. Right? We haven't even masterworked things. We haven't even gone out of our way. I'm still missing a good aspect. We have just gotten started. I want this build. Well, we're doing it, Mitch, live today, and then we will obviously update you on YouTube with a full video. Can we keep the gloves? That was 2 to core skills. I can get up to 8 ranks to Stoneburst on gloves. You know what? I need to go on Diablo.trade. So we're gonna, like today, by the way, for the people that don't understand how these streams work, we're doing another maxing stream where I really take a build and I try to take it to the next level, right? Since we have never done Stoneburst, we actually don't have the pieces. So I'm gonna go for the trade here. We're gonna choose gloves and I'm gonna go for the add stat group and then stat filter and it's Stoneburst. So we're really trying to make something amazing, right? For everyone to laugh about. So that's 4 ranks to Stoneburst. And I think I would want to have attack speed because the more attack speed I have, the faster the channel should be. This is what I assume right now, right? This is what makes sense to me. Technically. Maybe I'm wrong about this, right? I mean, if I look at my critical strike chance, what are we sitting at? We currently got 70% critical strike chance. I guess I could also get crit chance, somewhat. So I got Stoneburst with lucky hit, Stoneburst with attack speed, Stoneburst with crit chance. See, I could buy these for 3 billion. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? Buy, send message. Come on, boy. I want it. They're not online. So we only have 1 selling, you know? So let's hope that Dejan Baka is there. He listed about 3 hours ago and expires in 2 days. So I hope he's gonna respond soon. Okay, that's gonna be my gloves then. I just gotta make sure that we get this all figured out, right? Where is the newest Necro build posted? On YouTube. YouTube.com/Ponyhoff. Here, this is the YouTube channel, videos, and that was the Broken Minions build. We actually hit 133 billion, chat. I changed the Necro Minions a little bit, just for the people that are unaware. We made yesterday an absolute Broken Minion build, and this one hits for 133 billion and beyond, actually. So we changed some things up and about to make it even better. I have one with a GA on Stoneburst. You can have one. Maddie, I'm willing to buy one for 3 billion. If you have one with Stoneburst and Max Life, or Stoneburst and Crit, or Stoneburst and attack speed, then I'll pay you 3 billion for that. I don't want it. I'm going to pay you 3 billion gold because that's what I would pay on the trade. Otherwise, it would be shitty because I would just take advantage of you. And we don't do that in this house, right? Good. I want Stoneburst to cast twice. That's not Stoneburst to cast twice. Only one J though. Oh, I only need the J on the Stoneburst. I don't need J on anything else, sir. Don't worry. We don't have the materials to like fish for perfect. That's a bit of a sadness here, right? I want that GA Stoneburst, that Masterwork and Stoneburst to hit, but like I don't have the Forgotten Souls for it. Chance for Stoneburst to cast twice, and critical strike damage. That's fine. See, this is like the max I'm willing to go. Not using the build this season. It doesn't matter, Maddie. I'm paying you 3 billion, or I don't want it. You know, if you want to sell it, I give you 3 billion. Like I don't care what you do with the 3 billion. If you stuff it in your butt and just like be happy about it, but you're getting the money, sir. Okay, Changeling. Changeling debt is really important because we do 61% to enemies that are poisoned. So now we've already done 1 billion, right? Without this. How much are 4-star Bloodwave pans? 20, 30, 40? No mythics for this build. We will take mythics. Sadly, I destroyed my Ring of Starless Skies accidentally. Might or might have not accidentally destroyed my Ring of Starless Skies yesterday. Don't ask any questions, okay? Things happen. Brian, thank you very much. Okay, are we stuck? Stepfather? Mom? Dad? Bro? Broseph? Okay, then we'll just close the game and restart it. Maddie, if you give me your battle nav, we can add you, and then we can give you 3 billion gold. So that's gonna give us boulder ranks. Then I think we're gonna be using the, what is it called again? So we could use Insatiable Fury, but I think I want to use the Shroud of False Death, because Shroud of False Death is like really nasty with the all stats. That allows you to pretty much use everything. Yeah, kind of want to use Shroud. Are you playing the Bazaar? No, we actually gave up on the Bazaar after their fumble with their monetization. I have to say I really enjoyed the game, but like, yeah, they fucked it up. Simple as it is. Sometimes monetization schemes can ruin games, and that happened for me in the Bazaar. As much as I did enjoy the game, yeah, cannot support that fumble, if I'm honest with you. Did I put my Shroud in here? I forget to put my Shroud in here. Wait, we need to go to the Necromancer quickly, and then rip the Shroud off his cold dead hands. Maddie, I'll get you. When starting a new chart, taking Belial power as main, rank 20. What 3 supporting power should I take for power through leveling and alt? Varshan power, the bonus damage over time, and you can take either movement speed or, yeah, movement speed, for example, so you actually move faster. But is mostly that power is already more than enough to just destroy everything. Okay, like this, we at least get a 12 out of 12 Masterwork piece, Chad. That's good. Neil, we gotta be killing some hordes today, too. Chad, you too. And we gotta kill some Belials as well. In the long run. So I kind of want to play Insatiable Fury, but I think this one should turn out better in the long run for us. Because I just have this nasty all stats. Greater affix. It's actually really cool. Okay, we got Stoneburst. We wanted to add Maddie because Maddie had some goodies for us. So let's get Maddie in. The dolmen can go away. We don't need that. We get the dagger, we get the ring, we get the amulet. So I'm really happy with these actually. This is quite cool. What we want on the amulet is the greater affix to willpower, probably, I'd say. The greater roll to willpower. Definitely not the earth damage. Willpower. Maximum life. Yep. And we're going to re-roll the movement speed into a ranks to something, I'd say. If I have enough to re-roll. Only 2,000 Veiled Crystals. I mean, at this point, we could take the attack speed for now until we maybe get a bonus ranks to something. I mean, 13% attack speed ain't bad. It's actually pretty good. Okay, my Cataclysm cooldown is down to 20 seconds, and the Cataclysm is down to 52, but Outside City is more, and 27 longevity. I need hordes. Do we have to do them? Oh yeah, we have to do hordes later. Not right now, Kitty, but we'll have to do hordes. The problem is I need to more Belial's because I actually need the things, right? Okay, we got Maddie added. It's Maddie. Maddie, are you in? Maddie? Maddie's offline. Chat, he's offline. I need pans. I have pans. I think I have pans. I can keep them because they actually, these pans are getting the same aspect as before. So that's good. They get the, if Hurricane is active, shapeshifting skills Hurricane, then shapeshifting skills are getting +5. So that's good. Do you need armor? Not really. If you have Barrier, you don't need armor, but you got to make sure to always have enough Barrier. So technically yes, practically no, but maybe yes, eventually you should kind of have. Right? Good. Where is Matty? Matty wants to have 3 billion gold. Invite to party. View profile. Oh man, Matty, why are you private? Matty, I need to grieve your equipment. Like, I'm private right now, sir. Where's the fun? Jake, thank you so much for the 32 centuries of support as well. Good to see you there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and supporting furthermore. Okay, I think Maddie just teleported where I was, and I teleported where Maddie was. Can that be? Like, is that roughly correct, Maddie? Because where the hell did you just go? I'm trying to view his profile. But he was just a second ago. He was here, but now he's gone. So I don't even see him anymore. Maddie's dot vanished. Maddie, where are you? Okay, wait, you are in Kyoto chat. I'm coming. Like the standard communication, most people actually hang around in Karagar. That's for trading. Okay, there he is. Look at him, chat. What a strapping. He looks like a Nurgle. He looks like a Papa Nurgle. Add gold. 3 billion. 4 to stone burst. Yes, perfect. That's what we want to have. Good. Now let's see if the glove trader, the glove guy has not responded yet. Chat, that is my 3 billion stone of vehement because that's better than the bonus willpower. And it's a 20%. But thank you very much, Mr. Matty. That is appreciando. And I can see that I masterwork this. I still don't know if I should try to get one with double greater affix with a stone burst to cast twice. I think I should probably try to get that. I mean, I'll use this for now, but like my dream would be to get the double stone burst to cast twice, right? Okay, oh, Lordy McLord chat. Lordy McLord. We're going places. The problem is this is the wrong masterwork. We need the stone burst to cast twice masterwork probably. Like, we're officer, take me. Officer. It is I. Let's just see how the damage is looking now. So we already did 1 billion damage before. Now, how much does it look like? Okay, we'll activate this. Oh yeah, look at that. 2 billion shot. Just out of like, just 3 billion. Woo! Let's go! More! I need higher numbers! 3 billion! 2 billion! It's like every hit is doing billions, right? Let's actually remove the normal crits from the equation. Only overpower, please. See? Boom. Okay, and we're still not done, right? This is still not max. This is just the start. Okay, I like that. Let's change the Paragon boards. Like, actually, we need to see what we got to do about the Paragon board. Refund all. Good. 261 Paragon points should go a long way, technically. We need to begin with... You know what? I don't want to begin with the bonus damage. I'm actually going to begin with the bonus armor. Because if there's one thing that I'm always lacking with Druid, it's armor. We do need intelligence, though. Because that's kind of different. Since we're actually going to be putting the... Dominate glyph in here. Once in a while. Okay, so that would be the Dominate glyph. Dominate scales with intelligence. Good. That leads us into the Survival Instincts board. Because we are Werebear, and with Survival Instincts, we do more damage in Werebear form. Since Stone Burst is a Werebear skill, that's where it comes. You pump down here, you go down there, that's it. We're not... we might actually have to take all the total armor. If I'm honest with you, we might take the total armor, because that is the easiest... way to scale this up. And then we're going to take all the life, and the reason for that is because we're planning to put Outmatch in here. Outmatch scales with dexterity, so you get to take some dexterity nodes around, but then if you have this fully maxed out, we should be easily able to, like here, right now I got to take this, but in the long run, I should be able to encompass this one, yeah. With one more bonus level, I can get that. That is damage in Werebear form. Let's take this. Because it like boosts the rare nodes. So we get more max life. Good. And we get the damage reduction while fortified. Because who doesn't want to have damage reduction while fortified? And you would obviously try to sneak the life here. Good. Nice. That brings us into the Earthen Devastation board. It's kind of similar to the board from before, so it's actually not that different. Earthen Devastation gives us more damage, the more damage versus crowd control we have, okay? The good thing is that we just easily scale this by existing. So we don't actually have to do much, we just exist, so it gets scaled. Let's pick up the bonus maximum life, leave the armor on the side. We can get the earth damage. Then we're going to slap in there the earth and sky. And earth and sky boost all magic nodes. So all the earth damage is actually more earth damaging. And all the damage versus crowd control is now damage versus crowd controlling. And boom, we're at 60%. It's actually as simple as that goes, right? This is like how fast you get to the 60%. We could take here the resistance and technically also the damage reduction if you need it. But I don't think we'll need it for now. And then we will go into, I need willpower. If I go here, I instantly get the willpower. If I go up, I also instantly get the willpower. So I just need enough willpower to activate this, right? Boop, boop, boop. And then we go out of the board. That out of the board leads us into the Heightened Malice. Heightened Malice is for poison around us, and we should always have poison around us, so that is easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're gonna put in the Spirit Glyph. Yes, Spirit scales in this case with Dexterity, which makes things rather easy for us, because the Dexterity is in abundance. Ladies and gentlemen. I have a hard time not taking all this dexterity. We have easy access to the resistance, but I'm not sure if we actually need that one. Probably we'll need that one, right? We want the bonus maximum life. We don't want the damage reduction from poison enemies. I think I can like say no to that. I'm a bit greedy. If I had enough points, I'd probably take it. But I kind of don't like the damage reduction. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then I'm already... Okay. So, this is all a little bit convoluted, but it gave us a bunch of critical strike here. 64. We could probably get more if I do it a bit smarter. Like here, if we go through the middle, for example, but I am not keen on doing that right now. There we go. 48 points left. Last board is called and now it comes, Sinister Tendrils. Now, do I want to take that or something else? Sinister Tendrils. Here, nature magic skills do 35% increased damage to poison enemies. And nature magic skills have a chance to poison the enemy. We don't need the lucky hit, but that's another 35% damage increase for our... Come on, brain, say it. For our stone burst, just by existing. Okay. And I want that damage reduction as well, too. Okay, now I don't have enough points to actually get the Headhunter glyph. Headhunter needs willpower, so I would have to walk in here. Get the Headhunter. Okay, where am I going to weasel points out now, chat? Spend a lot of points on a lot of things. You know what? I'm going to weasel these 4 points out so I can do this. Yeah. Okay. We did it, Chan. We did it somewhat. Okay, the only thing I need now is I need cooldown reduction for my Storm. Because my Storm is up for 27 seconds, but it only has a 43-second cooldown reduction. That's not acceptable, right? So how would we get now the Storm cooldown reduced? How would we make sure that we have unlimited storms? 43.64 seconds, 27.53. How do I make you more efficient? When I could use a rune for cooldown reduction, right?
I suppose this place will have to do.
Like, we currently have Raven. That is 3 Ravens, and we have 2 Wolves. That's 5 summons in total, right? I could play the Nagu rune. Technically. Right? Where is the Nagu rune? Here's Nagu. Yeah, Nagu together with cooldown. Ultimate, sorry. Because I need ultimate cooldown here. So I could play the Nagu, then I could maintain this for 5 seconds, and then I get cooldown reduction, right? So I need 100 offering for this, and I would get 500 offering. That should actually work. How much armor do I have? 631 armor. That's not a lot. My resistances are shoddy at best. So I could just make myself not even good skulls. Here, a skull. And a skull for now, right? And we don't even have the boots yet, because I currently play these boots with 4 ranks to boulder, but we don't need them because I wanted to play these. The Wild Heart's Hunger. They're not even a good version, which is kind of like making me sad that I keep having like not good version of things, right? So the Wild Heart Hunger has this advantage that they give me heightened senses, they have cold resistance, they have the shape-shifting attack speed, and shape-shifting in a new animal form gives me more damage. So now we get this, there then thy, there then thy, and the gloves, they need to get the Earth skills. Earth skills do more damage against crowd-controlled enemies. It is called Subterranean here. Damage, no, no, no. Or the mics. Earth skills to crowd-controlled. Okay. I would say this is then it for now. Let's see how powerful it is. We get rubies. We get overpower. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try out the 65. Oh, we're playing Bestial Rampage. Abdullah. We're playing it. How's it, Stoneburst compared to Boulder? Let me show you. You activate your thingy, and then you go 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2. No, it's actually 1, 2, boom. Right? I need to get used to the playstyle here. I need to actually activate this. So because I get more. See, that was a 10 billion. There. Now we have the ramping going on. Okay, so I was like, how do I get the ramping going on? So as long as we have the storm and we have the overpower, I go, right? So the plan would be that you deal so much damage that like one cast clears 1 or 2 casts clear boards. See? So that's gonna be your there was I think there's 100 billion if I just did see that correct. And it like works really good, but I gotta get used to the gameplay loop of this, right? My cooldown reduction is working. Oh, there was a 20 billion, Chad. So instead of having like these boulders going around, you just explode the screen, right? It is a complete different play style, but I kind of find it funny because when's the last time you've played a channel build that actually just kazooms the screen, right? 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. Yeah, 98 billion there, right? I wasn't crazy. So like this is the power. The Stoneburst always crit. Yes, and you know why? Because Stoneburst is maximum size. So on maximum size, it crits. Boom. So you don't even have to take care of critical strike chance as you would always... I know, you would always overpower, sorry. You would not always crit. My mistake. You would always overpower. The critting comes from just having almost 100% crit chance. Sorry, license slander. I'm just bamboozled by like how big the damage is. Right? I mean, seriously, what is this? Best part is you have your Cataclysm, and your Cataclysm actually does massive damage too. So you have your Cataclysm doing massive damage, while you actually Stoneburst for massive damage as well. So you're kind of like a low-key Cataclysm Druid while Stonebursting. And I think I just need to, how do I say this now? I need to get used to the play 50 billion. And as soon as you get like used to how to play this, I think it's gonna be way smoother, because right now I'm not doing the optimal casting, right? I think I cast too long. See, see how fast it actually is? But I still think it's shorter. So I pretty much hold the button for a second, like not even 2 seconds, right? And you have the maximum size already, right? And I think I'm making this mistake of holding it too long, and therefore not getting the optimal DPS. But I gotta get used to this. I think this might be really funny to play on controller, as you just hold your button, boom, boom, boom. Okay, activate this for more ranks, and then Bramble. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Great. And we didn't even drink our potion for more max life, right? So there's still more max life we gotta go for. The outmatch needs to level up to legendary. I mean, it's already working, right? We're already doing tons of damage. Wonder if we could kill Belial, Torment 4. I mean, I want to do... Let's go into an Infernal Horde just to kill her. Infernal Horde into a Helltide, just to vibe in. We need to get our Masterwork materials. So we need Masterwork materials, and we need Forgotten Souls, tons of them. The trader still hasn't answered, Chad. We're still trying to get Stoneburst gloves. No Cataclysm Druid. No, the Druid is using Cataclysm, John, but pretty much for infinite resource. Because Stoneburst costs a lot of resource. Like tons of resource, actually. And I don't want to figure out a way how to play this without. So you just play Cataclysm for the sake of having like that resource scaling, right? But that's about it. Something else you don't want. The best part right now is that with my summons we're maintaining. So we have 5 summons, okay, Chad? And with the 5 summons, we can use the Nagu rune. And those 5 summons are right now giving me just a simple cooldown reduction on the Cataclysm. See, I can just stand still, right? And look, my cooldown just jumps down on the Cataclysm without me actually doing anything. That's quite useful. I wonder if I actually need to play this, or if I could get the duration cooldown as low as possible, and then I don't actually have to give a flying fart. That would be quite useful. The great part is, I think I could also just like I could just activate Cataclysm and just chill, because look, my Cataclysm kills everything. I don't have to do anything like in Torment 4 due to my equipment. My Cataclysm almost is enough to already take care of these things, and I don't even need to do the Stone Burst, right? Illegal. You just broke 1.8 trillion on the Lightning Spear sword. Neil, I love to hear it. I'm happy you also cleared tier 100, chat. And applause for Mr. Neil because he cleared the tier 100 finally. Druid with the Iron Man chest beam. Isn't that funny though with the Iron Man chest beam? Because it makes... So the Iron Man chest beam works following right now. If I channel my Stone Burst on you, you take 50% bonus damage. Right? So you put the Iron Man chest beam while you're channeling, and then you let go of the channel, but it's 50% increased damage, just like that. Like, it's so perfect. It's not even not perfect, right? It's just like, yeah, this is it. Heaven made. A planner? Sorry, there's no planner yet. There is no planner yet. This looks fun. I still have to vibe in with the gameplay loop. So I'm not fully vibed in with the gameplay loop yet. You know what? We want this item, the totem maximum upgrade. Shit, I need more Forgotten Souls. Okay, I need to kill Belial. What do you think, Chad? Can we kill Belial?
It is done.
I need tons of Forgotten Souls, so... There we go. The Season of Construct armor with the bodysuit. Yeah, I'm sadly not staying human form enough for that. What legendaries do you need to get this going? Stone of Vehement is needed, and the Mjolnir ring. Plus the Vasilis prayer. These are the only things you really need. Can't you just spam the button and autocast at max radius? Nope. Premiere. The way it looks then is this. So I go here. See, this is not max radius. See, this is how it works. You need to wait like 21, 22, 21, 22, 21, 22, right? Need to look if I want to have the second rune here right now. Travel 30 meters. I don't know if I want the travel 30 meters. Do I actually use my ravens? That's more what I'm asking myself. I should not forget to shapeshift because I need to shapeshift for more damage, right? I'm not used to shapeshifting again because like right now we're playing the bestial rampage thingy, right? And if I don't shapeshift, then I'm not getting the maximum out of it. Yeah. I notice how I do more damage here right now, right? Oh. It took a bit longer, but I think we got the scaling and then we can do it. So that was Belial. Easily, right? What do we want? We want the... Okay, so if I think about it, what do I want? Do I want the Mjolnir ring? If I had the Mjolnir ring with multiple, like here, Endless Tempest, Greater Affix, that would be great, right? We could also get the Heightened Senses, because Heightened Senses is which one? Heightened Senses is this one. When shapeshifting, wearer grants damage reduction, movement speed. I'm just thinking about, like, which one do I really want? Vasili's Prayer more? I mean, probably the Mjolnir ring. So the Mjolnir ring would be Lord Zur, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Let's do that again. We need to get used to the shape-shifting. So it's human. And Neil, come. So we get this. Storm. Then... It's important to like use the bestial yell in between, because that gives me so much attack speed. See, like with the attack speed I have right now, when I use my werewolf, then you notice like how I can actually spam. See, but only if I have the werewolf up, pretty much. Neil, did you just waltz in and die? Neil just waltzed in and died, Sean. Wait, I've never seen him do ice and like poison breath. What was that, you hacker man? He did ice and poison breath, Chan, together. Damn, you meanie. You have a meaning to start Druid, but you don't know what build you want. I think Boulder is a great start, because Boulder is like the easiest one to put together. So that's why I vouch for Boulder Druid. And it's more fun than Cataclysm. But the Stone Burst is also great, but I feel like for the Stone Burst, you want to be vibed into with the Druid itself first, to then like kind of like really enjoy it to the max. Because the Boulder is a bit more simplistic in the gameplay mechanics you're applying. Whereas this one needs you to already look for more things, right? I need to have the Cataclysm up. I need to have the Storm up. I need to then here like cast like this, right? I'm not just casting something around me. I need to actually do stutter step casting, right? Okay, sad that the dude is not responding for the gloves. That makes me sad. Neil, I need to leave. I need to sell after this and you leave. So like you really need to get used to this, but once you are, you know, let's go for the sell. We need more items. We need more items. I can get the third Stone Burst now, chat. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to mingle and jingle? Because we can quickly sell the inventory that we don't need. And then we can take the Stone Burst item and masterwork it to 12 times. Are you ready? Okay, next Stone Burst. Let's go. Ah, robbery! Robbery. I mean, this is obviously one of the best outcomes regardless, right? Violated? Nah, I have a double. I am beyond happy. Sir. By the way, still no mythic, guys. I've almost killed now 100 Belials and have not seen a mythic yet. I call scam. What build are you running? We're running a Stoneburst build. This is actually a channel build in comparison to the Boulder Druid, who just Boulder Druids around. I just keep getting good razor plates, Chad. I know people love their razor plates. So we're pretty much a druid that goes for critical strike, overpower, stone burst, and they're almost screen wide here. I'm not sure if there's actually a stone burst temper. I really got to check if there is one to kind of like increase the size of the stone burst even further. That would be kind of funny because then I could really hit the whole screen. You got the mythic ring of the Obold's guy. That's so good to know. Because I wasn't sure if they actually put the Obolds back onto the mythics back into the Obold's guy, because they used to be there, right? Okay, Neil, I guess I should have gone back before opening this, huh? What's there? Yep, totally teleported back. Okay, what item do we max out next, Chad? What do you think is the most important item? Probably my dagger, right? When I want the chance to cast twice, so I'll max out the dagger. Build link? There is no build link yet. I am very sorry to tell you this. I have no more Opticide. Ha ha ha. Ladies and gentlemen, the Infernal Hordes are calling. Neil, let's do a full inventory more. Okay, one more full inventory, and then we can zootin' and boomin'. We built this build live on stream, so if you want to follow what we have actually done, you can easily just follow or go back into the stream, and then you'll see what we did. I wonder if I ever use my thingies. I don't think so. Like right now, we just literally have them to be cooldown reduction for our Cataclysm. That's really funny. Can I join in on Infernal Hordes? We have Neil and we have me, so we have one spot left. Whoever wants to join that spot, we can keep that open for the community. If Katie wants to, like Katie wanted to, I think. And Neil and Katie always have like first dibs because they're my standard gaming companions. And then we'll get some from the community. This build is good for bosses or speed farming too. Both, my friend. It is on par with the Boulder Druid. The only difference is that the Boulder Druid just walks, whereas this one actually has to do some kind of stutter step casting. But like due to the nature of hitting the whole screen, it's a bit different than Boulder because Boulder has to run into the opponents, where this is just standing here and I just hit like a screen, right? Does it actually feel like, Neil, I need to clear inventory? Let's see if the screen clear is good. Will there be a planner for this? Yes, it usually happens at the end of the stream. We'll have to see if I can do it today because we started the stream very late. Sorry for that, chat, but we had to do some granny funeral stuff. And collect a lot of childhood pictures. Now I know where I have my fleeting chin from my dad. So who wanted to join? I need a battle net, then we can put you in so we can then do more masterworking. We're gonna go for the travel. That's fine. We have some more Forgotten Souls now. Wait, I have 91 Forgotten Souls. I thought I had some more, Neil. Why do I have 91? I guess Infernal Hordes too, right? Inusio, we get you in. I hope that friend request went out correctly and didn't get botched. Why are you doing no damage? Oh, I do up to, what was it, chat? 50 billion? 100 billion damage, Maxine? So I do plenty. In case you haven't seen our first pit run, we have all the damage, to be honest. I wonder, do I want to... I wonder if I want to put ranks into Cataclysm. If I do need the bonus damage reduction here from heightened senses, or I just take the bonus 3 ranks and just pump that into Cataclysm. Because I feel like I don't need the bonus damage reduction or movement speed that the heightened senses are providing me. So I just like kind of get a little bit more out of Cataclysm. It seems to be more useful for me than actually putting it there. Yeah, it should be fine. Your names are not kid friendly. Well, that's okay, I guess. I mean, whoever's first, Inusia, if you join my friend list, you should straight away invite yourself. So whoever is first gets in. Neil, Katie, a tenor. There we go. Will you make a fidget spinner bear build? We already did the fidget spinner bear build, my friend. So that one is already out. It's called the Boulder Druid. It's slaying. So this one on, that one on, and then boop. Okay, Energize did make it in. We got Katie, we got Energize. Are you a Sork too? Wait. Like, first things first, chat, we always need to check out profiles. Oh damn, look at that. Triple Masterworked. Double Masterworked. Triple Masterworked. Double Masterworked on the wow, that's a nice T-Bolt's will. That's a nice T-Bolt's will. Cooldown double Masterwork. We got the single Masterwork here. Disgraceful. Double Masterwork on that side. Double Masterwork. I'm gonna show you Neil because Neil is crazy. So the good thing for the Infernal Hordes is that I am just like I cast Cataclysm, and that alone is already tons of damage. So I just by existing, I just kill things. But we're pretty much playing with 3 Lightning Spear Sorks, so that means I will just stand in the middle and just do not do anything. Right? Technically, I'm also a Lightning Spear Sork, right? I got Cataclysm. They got Cataclysm. We all got Cataclysm. We're all happy. So right now, the highest you've seen with this build was actually 100 billion damage already. So that was kind of nice. And this was before we started masterworking stuff and getting things like along. So we're doing good. Like your new Necro build, and it seems the build has a few discrepancies from the video. Are you sure? Because I updated the build planner. Should be fine. And everything should be working. Unless I forget to update something. There's a chance where I forget to update something correctly. But it shouldn't. Druid goes for 50 billion. Oh, Cataclysm Pure Maxime is stronger than this, right? Like if you invest everything into Cataclysm, but I have not invested everything into Cataclysm because I find like the full Cataclysm build is just plenty boring. So we actually ended up doing a Stoneburst build, right? Because Stoneburst build is way more interesting, and we're now going to be maxing out that one and see how far we can take it. And I think like we already cleared a pit 65, right? That was simple. So pit 75 is obviously easily doable, but I wonder how much more we can do. My Necromancer this morning actually cleared a pit 80, and I could do an 85 easy, maybe a 90, but 85 easy definitely with the changes I did. I wonder if some of the changes would work for this too, because what do you think if we could play the Quox rune, chat here? Like we could either play 20% more life, but since we have infinite spirit, what if we play the Quox rune? Because the Quox rune would make me do another 100% more damage. So I would do Stone Burst and then Stone Burst for 100% more damage. I could activate Quox rune by spamming core skills. I could do like if I don't take any damage and then do 100% more damage, right? Ah, yeah, Mark White. I have to remove the curse from the hotbar. That's true. It's an oversight. Is the boom the main damage or the Cataclysm? The boom is the main damage. The Cataclysm is just supportive. So right now the Cataclysm is being used for the Mjolnir ring for 100% bonus damage, because then your burst is doing 100% bonus damage. And what you have then is Stone Burst with 100% bonus damage here, with a 20% bonus damage increase for each size increase. So like with a huge size increase, it's also then even more damage. Then you get the 35% bonus damage and always critical striking, right? We get another 53% for crowd-controlled enemies, with another 61% to poison enemies, and enemies are always poisoned, so that's already tons of damage, plus another 89% based on the amount of Fortify we're having, and we have tons of Fortify. So you kind of notice where this is going, right? Like, this is a tons of bonus damage just for existing, and that's also with the standard what Stone Burst actually does, because Stone Burst itself already has 25% bonus damage and another 66% bonus damage. So it's actually pretty cool. Never played such Druid. Me neither. Me neither. I have only played so far the actual, what was it called again? I have played Older Druid mostly, but Stone Burst is such a new skill, and I feel like a lot of people have never tried Stone Burst. Because, like, Stone Burst wasn't super meta, Cataclysm was overshadowing everything, but that's sad, right? Like, Blizzard made a new skill. You should at least try to use it. It's the same with, like, Zangivar's Blade, right? That thing is new. A lot of people are like, oh, Zangivar's bad, like, oh, it's the worst weapon in the world. Like, at least try it. Play around with it, see how far you can take it, then you can still say it's bad or not as good as, right? But at least use it. Have you tried Poison Rogue? I have looked at the Poison Rogue and the gameplay loop didn't look fun, and there's also a bug. I'm not sure how the bug is exactly playing out, but there's a bug. Okay, we got 2 times Surging Hellborn, chat. This is a crazy start. That's gonna be like, that should be 1,000 Ether Horde easy. If these damn Lightning Spear Sorks wouldn't kill everything straight away, I would like to see if my Stone Burst takes out a group of Hellborn right away. It should. There was also a Druid build I saw, chat. A Druid build that was playing companions and nothing else. So the Druid had an empty skill bar. Okay, a complete empty skill bar, and the only skill he was using was his wolves into werewolves, and that's it. And then he just walked around with the Ashava's Poison Breath. It was so funny because it actually worked. It shouldn't have, but it just worked. Kind of illegal. I miss the old AFK Corpse Explosion build. Sadly, Corpse Explosion isn't good anymore. Yeah, so the biggest problem with Corpse Explosion not being good anymore is that it just doesn't do billions of damage. And right now you can see, like, Stone Burst wouldn't be good unless I can do a double cast of Stone Burst and I would hit for 1 billion of damage. Like, if I could make my Corpse Explosion overpower on every cast, I can't. But if I could, then it might be worth it. Like, if you could turn Corpse Explosion into like a Corpse Explode, use up all your resource, and then like do the restore all your resource somehow really quick, and then do it again, maybe. So Companion Druid just sucks. No, it doesn't suck. It can clear pit 65 with just the companions in the Druid build, and that's it. Now, that being said, in order to do this, you also need a significant investment already, so you're not gonna get it done like that, right? Okay, we're gonna do 2 Infernal Hordes with a Kang, chat, and then we're gonna push some pits, okay? 2 Infernal Hordes into some pit pushing, then we're gonna try to masterwork the gear further. Currently sitting at 34,000 life. That's kind of nice. I wish I had a little bit more, but 34,000 should do. Only two for now. Because I want to show people the build a bit. The problem is if you do Infernal Hordes with your friends, you're not really showing the build, right? I mean, right now we have the Sorks just like auto clearing things, and I just explode stuff on the side. But I want to show you also how it like feels, how it vibes when you're playing the pit, right? Question regarding the Beast of Ice power. Can I activate it with the Shadow Corpse Explosion with the 2-hand unique scythe? You could, yes. But even then, it wouldn't be worth it. I have a very strong companion druid build with Hurricane. I have one build that clears 102. Sadly, not 105 for the extra level. I mean, 102 is already insane, Maddie. But I assume your companion druid probably has like 12 masterwork, very good gear. That's always the thing, like you gotta tell that to the story, right? Like when you look at Death Trap Rogue, even the worst Death Trap Rogue clears Pit 75. But if I want to clear Death Trap Rogue with my minion build, right, I need to have like already a very good minion build. Right? Same kind of goes to the druid. Like if you want to clear something with a druid later on, you also want to have like a very good druid build, right? Not just a good druid build, a very good druid. They're linked to this druid, not yet. I still want to reshape the Paragon board probably 2 times. So we just activated the things we need to do. I need to do some changes to the skill tree as I'm not 100% happy, but I don't know how to pull the points out. Because with more ranks into Cataclysm, I could get the cooldown lower. Even though I really don't need the cooldown lower because we have a very funny combo of runes. I also want to try out to play Quox. Quox is the rune that gives me 100% more damage if I get enough offering together. I just don't know if that's worth it. Maybe a Who into Quox could be a thing, but then I am not allowed to take health damage. If I play a Who into Quox, I would have to kick out the Harbingers of Hatred Volley probably to get a barrier. Because right now I could do the boss power here. Whenever you get Fortify, I also get Barrier. This one. So that would have me do less damage. And it's 30% less damage. It was a bit annoying. But like this, I would also Barrier up. Because then I could play a Who. And I could get the 100% more damage every 4 seconds. That would be kind of nice, technically. This is the Kamehameha Druid. Yeah, so you're shooting the beam because you're channeling the Stone Burst. And while you're channeling the Stone Burst to then shoot the beam, the enemy takes 50% more damage. So you're going to be guaranteed critical overpowering. You're going to be guaranteed critical striking because 100% crit strike. And then you're going to guarantee boom the enemy. Kind of fun, isn't it? Shooting the beam from your belly for my soul, Chad. My inner chakra. It would be nice if the Sangavar blade was a 2-handed scythe. No, you know what would be nice? If Blizzard didn't screw the fuck around with ultimates. I mean, the new blade would be insane if they didn't decide, hey, we want to nerf every ultimate. Yeah, why would we want to do this? Because we're Blizzard.
You have no idea the power I wield.
I always forget to pick up like the bonus here. A sword with 2 greater affixes, and it's sad. Okay, Opticide, Karagar, Masterwork something, and then next horde. What did we say we wanted to level up? My weapon. Can I make Blight overpower? You can't make the full dot duration overpower, so only the initial hit. Yes, that wouldn't be worth it, right? Okay, we wanted to upgrade the dagger, I think, right? Oh, yes! Chance for Stoneburst to cast twice, ladies and gentlemen! Together, that is sitting now at a 50% chance, or actually almost 70% chance to cast twice. That's pretty good. I like that. That's quite the strong start already. Next would be Vasily's upgraded. I think that's a good one too. Because that should give us armor and everything. I don't know if I want another Mjolnir ring farmed. I have a dagger for you. No, I have a dagger for myself. I don't want your dagger. Your dagger's probably poopy. Probably smells too. Also, where did energy go? Why did you leave? Wait, energy. Why did you leave? No, who left? Neil left. Neil, why have you left? Needle Flare, Ritualist Dagger. No, I'm actually good. Made. I got one with crit damage. I have enough overpower. So we're Gucci. I just need to re-roll that attack speed into something at the point here. Black screen on my way back. I heard nothing. Wait, before Neil comes back, we need to show this. So give me a second. I'll be right there. So this is pit 65. I just wanted to, like, for everyone that hasn't seen how the build actually plays in a pit. We're quickly running through this while Neil comes back. So you activate your hurricane, then go for this, and then it's just boom, boom, and then you just boom things, you know. Well, it's a one boom build. Right? So that's just like, you know, where's the damage? There's the damage. Okay. This is the main reason why I wanted to play this, because of this, chat. Like, it's kind of like on the same level of fun as Boulder Druid is, because with Boulder Druid, you waltz in and Boulder smashes everything. But with this one, you just walk in and then boom, the screen dies. Boom. 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 Right? Doesn't that just look like brilliant fun to you? It's a bit weird because you're doing this like stutter stepping gameplay, but honestly, like you're not getting bothered by it because it's just so amusing to like just see the screen explode. This is also why I wouldn't play this. So I wouldn't play this build for pit pushing, for the main reason that the real fun is that everything dies with a one hit, right? So if I now would try to like push into pit 100 or something like this, it would just lose the joy of seeing the screen explode with one boom, right? But getting all these elites just deleted by just one boom, that's what we're, yeah. I want to say thank you for the Smith of Katawa build. No problem, my friend. I can't wait for some further PoE updates. I mean, I was actually thinking about playing the latest PoE 2 race, but I'm not entirely sure if I will have the time for that because there's a new game coming out that's called Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. And that is a new action RPG like Skyrim. So this is pit 65 only. That's a new action RPG like Skyrim, and I kind of wanted to cover that a bit. Not sure we can do the latest Path of Exile race. So like here, she's right now getting struck by the Cataclysm. Why I then boom her too, right? Ta-da! So that was that, ladies and gentlemen. Just a simple little silly thing. Now we can go back to Neil and Katie and energize. I played Doom Slide, not Doom Storm with. So the landslide druid with the storm slide, not Doom Slide, Storm Slide. That's what I played. That was really cool. Storm Slide was so much fun. Okay, that was a little easy pit experience. We get Katie. Where's Katie? Invite to party, and we need energize. Energize. There we go. Invite to party. Invites pending. Everyone in. Boss powers activated. How much crit do we have? We're currently sitting at 80% crit. Okay, let's activate the tenor. Drink the potion. Before we come though, I'm coming in a second, lads. I wanted to try out the Quox rune. Quox. And then I want to also have Neo. Fuck, I don't have a Neo. Neo, Katie, Neo. I need the one that stores offering every 2 seconds. Neo, Katie, Neo. I'm waiting in the town if you just want to teleport out quickly. Because we need a test for the... We are inside. Yeah, you know what? We do it after. We do it after. It's fine. So the basic idea with Neo is that I would not take any damage, and then every 4 seconds, I would get 100% damage increase. And considering that my booms can do up to 100 billion damage, if I then get that 100% damage increase, that 100% damage increase will count for my Cataclysm striking at this very moment, but also then for my Stone Burst striking at that very moment, leading to potentially big damage booms. How do you increase your survivability from Torment 1 to 2? You need 1,000 armor, you need 75 resistances, you need more max life. So probably you don't have enough max life. The main reason why people die early is because they simply don't have the max life to survive. You think you do, but you don't. Oh, sorry. Energize. Just drop it on the floor. Pick it up. Poop it out. See, that's Neo. Thank you very much. So the way how Neo works, chat, is you can see it in the bottom left corner here right now, that every 2 seconds I'm in combat, but I don't take damage. It just goes through this. So now I do my boom, and that was 100% more efficient. Now the question rather is, how do I get my spirit back? So now the only question is, how do I get my spirit back? Because that's the only obstacle in the plan. If I cast my Cataclysm, I obviously do get my spirit back, but that wouldn't be good enough. Right? So I need to get my spirit back regularly. Now there is a way to use Lucky Hit for spirit back. Right? I could put it on my dagger, like chance to restore 50% spirit on Lucky Hit. And you have your Cataclysm hitting the whole time, so it actually should work to restore my spirit. Yeah, that could probably be the best thing to do. Huh. What do you think, John? This is you read channel? What, sorry, full sentence, Andre. Full sentence, please. Missing context. Does Hurricane have Lucky Hit too? Does. Okay, so there is a way how I could use this rune. I saw you on YouTube with a leveling build. Yes, it is I, the man from YouTube too. Okay, we need to re-temper... No, not re-temper. Re-roll the crit... No, the damage. I'm going to re-roll the damage on this weapon into Lucky Hit chance for resource. And then we'll try that out. It's a bit experimental, but if it works, it could be, like, grand. Because you have your Cataclysm striking, like, with a lot of kabams, right? Okay, what do we get? Wow, nothing. Wow. That's sad. We're getting punished. Robbery. Like, the issue I have with Boulder is sometimes that you have to rotate these boulders, right? And they're not always overpowering. But with this, I pretty much have my every stone burst is an overpower. In tier 3 with your Bloodwave build, I'm doing fine, but my armor is 500. Get big max life, but will armor grow with Paragon board and Paragon 1757? You can invest some armor into the Paragon board. You can use skulls. So I would maybe ignore my resistances for a while and just put skulls into my rings to just get the armor up to 1,000. Yeah. That being said, you mostly don't need armor as a Bloodwave Necro because due to the Bloodwave hitting your enemies left, right, and center and throwing them around, you're usually immune to their damage. That's kind of like the same with the Boulder Druid. How does the Boulder Druid avoid taking damage? Well, it just jumbles enemies around. I mean, if you're hitting them against walls and like you're stopping them from being able to attack you, guess what happens? They can't do shit against you. The Deer Druid has a trait that gives you 10 spirit per second. Yes, you could take that, but the problem is then we would lose the damage reduction. So let's say if I take this Deer Spirit now, I would also have more spirit, which is actually nice because I use up 100% spirit to do more damage, and I'm not sure if then more spirit is a good thing. So this would be a start, but as you can see, it's not enough, right? It's definitely a start. So you're correct. This is not bad. I mean, either I take the damage reduction or I just take the slight spirit return. You could technically take the lucky hit chance to get spirit back. But I can't actually take the lucky hit chance to take spirit back because I need a 35% increased ultimate duration, right? 35% is just too much. That brings my to 27%. Like, do 27 minus 35%, chat. Right? You won't like the outcome. Give the Bloodhowl Spirit instead of attack speed. Yeah, but I would have to rely on it. I would prefer to automatize it because let's be fair. We're often lazy, right, Chad? So sure, you can play a build perfect, right? You can play a build absolutely perfect with doing the right thing at every right spot. But how often are you lazy and you just want to left click, run around, and then spam your Stone Burst, right? I don't want to think about using Bloodhowl every single time, right? I don't want to think about it. I just I just want to get my resource back sometimes, right? Black Joker. So that's where I say, yeah, sure, we could use Bloodhowl for the bonus spirit, but it would also force me to do it, right? And the more moving pieces you have, the more likely you are to get annoyed by the moving pieces. That's the best way how I can explain it, right? I'm trying to make give me a 0-click build, exactly. I'm trying to make comfortable builds and not builds that like kind of make you tired of playing. Yeah, Exalted Hellborn, let's go. I mean, honestly, these have been good hell tides. You know what, we can do one more after this. Katie, Neil, and Energize, because I showed chat the one pit. Our goal is to clear pit 75 today, right? That would be goal number 1, clear pit 75. But also to just really get like these pieces to 12 out of 12. We are still looking to get the gloves. I'm a bit sad that the guy is not responding. He's online. I mean, he might be online just I don't know, touching himself right now. But I'm a bit sad he's not responding. Because I got someone who was selling like Stone Burst. Oh, someone put out Stone Burst with Mac Life. Shit, there's another offer online, chat. God, how much can I offer him? I can offer him 5 billion, that's it. Okay, 5 billion. I don't have more, sir. That's the max I got. Probably not gonna respond, but there you go. I want the gloves for 5 billion. Trying to buy ourselves good. Oh yeah, Neil, thank you. Neil's making sure that I don't run out of funds because Neil was trading recently, Chad. Thank you, Neil. Can you give me 5 billion more? I have Daddy Neil. He's my emotional support sugar daddy. Whenever everyone needs a Neil in his life. No, Energize. Keep your money. No, I'm only stealing from Neil. Because he gets favors from me. Like, I send him my Snapchat pictures, you know, like if I'm trying out new toe pictures for only toes, then he gets them first. Like, I can't do that for 2 people. Okay, listen. There's a lot of effort involved into this program. Bob, greetings. What are you looking for in your gloves? Greater affix to boulder, because I have core skills right now, but I could get the greater affix to boulder, and that would be insane, right? I mean, imagine, Chad, greater affix to boulder. Oh, damn, he's selling them for 5 billion. Chad, he's selling them. Holy. Lads, I think I will have to like ditch in a sec if he's adding me. I'm getting them. Damn. I wasn't sure if he's gonna do it. I'm gonna add Mr. Clyde. I'm gonna wave you, but if he adds me, I need to run. We can't miss out on that opportunity there. Oh, there he is. Shit, Clyde, he's gonna invite me. Oh, shit. Chat, it's fine. Oh, wait, I need to whisper him. Clyde. Whisper two mins of finishing horde real quick. We got this, brother. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't fumble here, chat. I didn't fumble the back. It's wave 10. Okay, we got this. Chat, we got this. This is a 30-second wave. Then we kill the boss. Then I just run for the resources, and then we're good. Then we get the gloves. Because they're +4 boulder. Like, if you're looking at what we have right now, we actually have already... We have 19 ranks into boulder, and that is partially because I have 2 more core skill ranks, but I would be at 21 ranks to boulder, and I could get 23 ranks to boulder. That would be great, wouldn't it? No, it's booked. Yeah. It would be like 2 minutes, and then we're staying like for hours into this, right? That would be mean. No, I'm like, if you don't respect someone else's times, you can't have them respect your time, right? If I tell someone 2 minutes, I better stick to that, because otherwise I'm a dick face. A douche nose. Run, Mr. Beer! Faster! Die! Die! Die!
You have no idea the power I wield.
Okay, I'm coming, my friend. How's the Druid feeling? Pretty good. Excited. The numbers are in the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50s of billion. Okay, where's Clyde? Clyde. Invite to partay. No, actually, I should have joined his party. I'm fumble, chat, trading fumble. You never invite someone to your party. You joined their party. I offered him, how much did I offer him? 5 billion. Okay, Clyde is there. He's a bear. Request trade. Add gold. 5 billion. Stoneburst. Wow, that's amazing. Fucking offer. Thanks. Okay. Look at these gloves, Chad. Absolute beauties. Okay, what temper do I need on them, though? Is there... I want hurricane duration, but is there a chance for, like... We got hurricane duration, petrify, wolves... There is actually no size of the stone burst. Hurricane size? No, I need hurricane duration. Because we're lazy, that's why we need hurricane duration. Do you have hurricane duration for me? Thank you. Seriously. Worldly finesse. Oh, not vulnerable damage. It helps tons. Everyone a shout out for Mr. Clyde Chan. He watched the stream and he supported. That's very generous. Okay, let's get the crit. Now we need to hit the masterwork on the stone burst, right? That's oh, I have 8 forgotten souls. I have eight forgotten souls, chat. I cannot masterwork further because I am poor. Okay, where's Neil? Katie, request to join party. How can one man be so poor, chat? So before we go further, give me a second. We need to re-roll the damage into chance for lucky hit, chance to restore resource, chance to heal, chance to heal, chance to heal, chance to heal. If I see chance to heal one more time, I'm going to chance to heal you. Chance to heal. I mean, that's already how are the odds if these 4 things can appear, Chad, that I'm getting that I'm getting chance to heal that many times in a row, but I'm not getting the resource. How like there's 4 things that could appear, okay? 4 things.
May your road be filled
Not more. And you were unable to give them to me, huh? I'm not mad. The new season board gives you... Oh, yeah. How much material do you get for maxing the season board? I could do this. I got enough ether to max it like twice on 2 characters. We could do this and try to get a... Oh, yeah. Chad, how about we max the season board on 2 characters and then we try to get another Ring of Starless Skies? Huh? Huh? That's a good idea. Okay, so now we activate this, and every now and then my Stone Burst will soak away my mana. So let's see if my lucky hit is now lucky hitting our resource bag. Oh, it's probably going to be hard to test because everything just dies. Yeah. Okay, for this endeavor here, it might be too hard because like they're just killing everything too fast. So I don't get to try this out. Does no build use 2-handed maces this season? Necromancer uses 2-handed maces. Boulder Druid uses 2-handed maces. And if I'm not mistaken, Barbarian also uses a 2-handed mace in the first slot. Not entirely sure on that one though, but definitely Necromancer and Barb. Yeah, no, Necromancer and Druid. Hellborn, cool. So I hope that helps you. So what we'll do now, chat, is we'll finish this Infernal Horde. Then I'll show you the, like, in case you don't know the trick yet, we'll make new characters to just farm resources and get sparks. And then we will use these sparks to maybe get ourselves a Starless Skies. Because I could kick out this ring and I could play a Ring of Starless Skies. Because a Ring of Starless Skies would also be core skilled, which is amazing. It would be attack speed. It would be critical strike chance. It's like, it's literally everything the build actually needs. Plus, it will reduce the cost of the, plus we can like consistently trigger it with the Stone Burst, even though we don't use the resource. That's kind of cool. My phone keeps ringing, but no one keeps sending me messages. Weird. This is why I keep my phone on silent most of the time. I want my phone to distract me from existing. Rain. I have runes I can give you for Starless, but no, sir, where's the gamble? Where's the gamble? I have gotten every single unique I need from gambling. Right? I got a Nessicum the Herald, chat. Listen, chat. Tyrell's Might and Nessicum the Herald. Because I'm an idiot, I opened the random mythic box on which character? Chat, on which character did I open the random mythic box? Obviously, I opened it on my Spiritborn because I'm an imbecile. I fell on my head as a kid. I don't know why my wife married me, to be honest. I confessed to her later that night what I did, and she was like, God damn it, Pony. Yeah. It must be my good looks because it's certainly not my brain because that one is tiny. And if it's not my good looks, what is it, chat? Exactly. Can't be humor, I'm German. So I got the Nessicum the Herald and the Tyrell's Might. There was like 2 bonus sparks. I got an Endariel's Visage also. Luckily, I've just had a bunch of spikes, I guess. Oh no, Bursting Mosses is better in case you get the thingy. Your dad's skills, of course. Now I failed yesterday. My daughter and I, we had like a sleepover, like a falling asleep quarrel. You know, your children like don't listen to you in the evening. That wasn't A+ parenting, I gotta admit. She still likes me though, so that's that. But I gotta be better. Imagine a singing bard would cause an enemy to explode. A bard class would be super fun, but like Blizzard is already bad at making normal classes work good. I mean, look at Necromancer. The game is 2 years old, and we still don't have a skill to direct our minions to attack something. So please give us something you can do, right? Give us a paladin, Revenant paladin. Give us an Amazon, Javazon, whatever, something. But please don't try a new concept, right? I mean, you tried with a Spirit Board and it's somewhat working, but if I wanted to play Boulder, what mythics would make the build better? You can play the Shroud of the False Death instead of the chess piece, so Shroud of False Death is definitely possible. Ring of Starless Skies, also possible. And I believe you could play a human version that actually is using the Air of Perdition. Like if you just go full human and don't go actually for the bear form Boulder, then you could also use the Wild Heart Hunger. And you could play this together with the Bloodhowl then, and make sure that you swap between with Bestial Rampage around. Maybe. That's just like top of my head, something in that direction. And yeah, I'm a more human formish one. Maybe you need the helmet. So let's strike the Air of Perdition, but False Death and Starless Skies definitely. If you don't want to use a two-handed weapon, you could also use for Boulder the Doombringer, but only if the Doombringer has the Greater Affix Life and you Masterwork the Greater Affix Life, right? Then Doombringer is possible to be played. That is my family, I think. Where can you check rune prices? Oh my god, chat is letting me die. Rune prices, Diablo.trade. A Blood Knight would be interesting, yeah. I mean, they made a Blood Knight in Diablo Immortal already. Just give us the Blood Knight, it shouldn't be that hard. Burning Hellborn, Exalted Elite. Burning Hellborn, I guess, yeah. Wave 7. I mean, it could turn out to be a 1000er. Unlikely, I think, but not impossible. I don't have a microphone, so I can't chat, but parenting is learning. Oh, absolutely, Katie. I am not. You know, I don't see parenting failures as like the end. It's more like got to be better next time. You know. It's a process. Okay, after this, we're gonna masterwork the gloves. Then we're gonna do the trick for the resources. And then we will push some pits to push some runes. I kind of want to get all the runes to 66, because that's like, with pit 75, you can easily get all the runes to 66, in case you didn't know that. Do your kids play sports? I played soccer when I was young, and parents took me to several games. It was a blast. They're not, like, in a sports club yet. I mean, they go, I never know what the English word for this. They go to an acrobatics course. It's like children acrobatics, like just like learning stuff, like the basics, like not being scared of tumbling and other things and swinging on rings and that kind of stuff. And one of my daughters is in ballet because she likes ballet. I know it's, I guess, stereotypical, but like she likes ballet. What can I say? There we go. I definitely want to put my girls into karate though, or something. Either like anything we have close by. We do actually have a karate dojo close by, so I kind of feel like I want to put them into some kind of self-defense. It never hurts to do that, at least a little bit. Gymnastics, is it called gymnastics? Okay, gymnastics then, not acrobatics. Yeah, then gymnastics, but it's like just literally children gymnastics. So more fun than serious. Surging Hellborn, let's go. Wee 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 wee. Got a 3J Doombringer last night. The only missing J is the only one that matters to the build. Ah, you poor soul. You get absolutely robbed. If you get a 3J Doombringer and one is not max life, you're just like, why? I might joke to you, Blizzard. Karate's useful in today's world. Yeah, I just feel like, so there are two things I like to do for my girls. First, climbing, chat. Because you know how it is, like, this is a gender difference, okay? We have friends and their 3-year-old boy. He can just hanging climb like over, like we have a very long climbing rack with like 10 like rungs, and he can just climb it with 3 years old. I did hang my 3-year-old daughters on that one, and they were like barely able to do it because the upper body strength is just developed different. But that's why I just encourage them to climb a lot, because like if you already build early upper body strength, that's amazing, right? You don't have to do that later. You just have to keep it up. But nowadays my eldest daughter, my 6-year-old, she can like perfectly climb everything up and down without struggling. So that's good to see. So that's something I'm trying to pay attention to, right? That they build upper body strength. And then obviously some kind of self-defense course, might it be for confidence or whatever, right? Yeah, your 4-year-old boy has been climbing pretty high, but it's a bit different in like strength from children, right? You have a 4-year-old boy, and the 4-year-old boy he can just climb a tree like without ever having doing it before, right? so he doesn't need to build up this upper body strength. Usually boys have it like early on, right? But for girls, you need to make sure to build it up. Yeah, good confidence booster. That's what I'm looking for. Like, you never want to end up in a confrontation and just have, like, 0 confidence, right? So putting someone in a martial art when they're a kid is kind of like at least building up this, that you're not scared of confrontation. I mean, we don't want to raise someone who's actively searching for confrontation, right? But we also want to raise someone who's not scared of getting into a confrontation if necessary, right? I mean, I for example, I've never been in a fight because I'm just a very tall person. Like, I'm just a very tall, heavy person that you just don't get in a fight with because I look like I'm gonna flatten you, pretty much. So I've just literally never been in a fight. I mean, that's good, right? Congratulations, me. Way. But also, I probably have 0 confidence in a fight if I ever get into one. Because I never had to. Ta-da. Okay, now let's cheese ourselves some resources, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Neil, Katie, and Mr. Energy. Let's see that we cheese ourselves a lot of resources now. Okay, for this, we need to clear out stash tab because this can't be, right? So we need to empty this out a little bit. Shit. Need to make one complete clear. How do I do this now? You know what? I pull my runes out. The easiest way to do this is probably if I pull the runes out. It's gonna... Yeah, this is the easiest thing I can do right now. I need the space. I'm sorry. Oh, all these items. Okay, good. Them all back in. We don't need this one. Okay, that's perfect. That's 3, 6, 9. Why do you need 9? Let me show you. Because we're gonna now go to Kergar. I can't push tier 4 with Blizzard Sork and don't have mythics. What should I run, please? You can swap over to the Lightning Spear, and I recommend the Makuna version. I have not made my own Lightning Spear version. Or you just need to grind out the Lightning Spear. The Lightning Spear is... the Blizzard is grind intensive to get to the max. Okay, we got 7 mystery archetype crates. That's crazy. But we're going to buy these now. Wait, I need a free inventory. Oh my goodness. Chat, I need a double free inventory for this. You know what? I have a solution. Chat, I have a solution. I have a solution, but it's not a beautiful one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock onto Jeremiah. And I'm just going to stuff her full of items. Yeah, that's the solution. It's the best I have right now. Okay? I don't have anything better. This is the best I can come up with. Take this character, and she can disenchant these things, and I'll just stuff her full of items right now. Sorry, this is as creative as it gets, okay? I don't have anything better. You need what? 59 scrolls? Yes, you need 59 scrolls, and that's what we're doing right now. Because it's just easier than farming the materials. Like, this is the sad part, right? Doing this right now, it's easier than farming materials. So me just doing this here to... Okay, yeah, we'll get the inventory empty. You know what? You can go away. And you can go away. Perfection. It should be illegal that this is more efficient than actually farming. Because how can it be? I start season 8. What's the easiest, strongest class, do you think? Right now, the easiest class to get strong is Necro. Minions into Bloodwave, done. It's so simple, it might as well be illegal at this point. After Necro, I recommend then you can go to Rogue if you feel like it. Diablo needs more stash boxes like PoE2. Well, we talked about it. If Diablo had more stash boxes, then it wouldn't solve the issue of storage. It would just make people hoard more. Let's be fair, more stashes has never solved the problem of people being goddamn hoarders. Because what happens then is that they just keep asking for even more stash boxes. Reputation. Okay, we'll make a new character, and it's going to be a Druidborn, and it's going to be called Speed. I'm going to start in normal. A lot more stashes is the key, probably. So what are we doing now? We're going to take this character. We're going to start the quest. Okay, we're going to pretty much have to do the start of the quest. Take a Spiritborn because Spiritborn can just easily flit forward with a basic skill. You're also going to put on this one, and then we're good to go. Got a sword for the new char. You have teleport. I tried that out, Dragonfly. The teleport has a too long cooldown to be even remotely worth it. I actually did try it, and I had more success with Spiritborn because you pretty much flit from pack to pack to pack. Whereas with the sword, you just wait for the teleport. I'm quite new to Diablo. Started with Game Pass Ultimate. I kind of like the game. Will I lose my progress if I purchase the game on Steam now? No, same account. So like your account is your, like, you made an account and you can log in with the same account on Steam. Rogue has 3 dashes. Yeah, that's nice too. So like, this is why I take Spiritborn, because I can just zoom towards the pack. That's a gap closer. Very, very easy gap closer. Okay. So what we're doing right now, we do this very start to get ourselves the reputation, to then have the soul, to then masterwork our druid. Okay. Which build is the best for Necro this season? The strongest is technically Blood Spear, but it's so boring to play that Blood Wave is better, as always. That being said, minions are also plenty strong, but minions will need you to have a good gear to then make it work. So the recommendation for Necro is to really start with Blood Wave, to then either transition into Bloody Bone Spear, or to just go into minions and have fun. That's the best way how I can say. Good, and now we have to talk to Jarius. Then we're done.
Finally, Belial reveals himself. The Lord of Lies is the source of this
Out of my way.
just as I feared.
So we're going to do this 2 times, I think, because 2 times should give me a lot of resources. Hopefully enough. Also gives me 2 sparks. I have a 3rd spark in my inventory, so that should be plenty nice. Now we have to wait for this to update. Old Wizard, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Old Wizard sent his 240 friends over. Can we have some hearts in the chat for his community? I hope you did have a good stream yourself, sir. Would you say minions in comparison to Blood Surge? Better. Better, actually. Minions are very strong. My minions did over 100 billion damage today. And I was genuinely surprised at, like, what the cluck was happening. The advantage of Blood Surge over minions is Blood Surge hits a whole room. So you go, voo, bam, voo, bam, voo, bam, right? And you delete a whole room. While minions is like, and they're running around and doing their things and being, like, kind of like cocks. So yeah, that can be a bit annoying, right? Love that high emote, Old Wizard. Let's see if I can pony hay back. I don't actually know if I have the right one there. No, that was the wrong one. That was the Necromancer one. Oh, wave is fun for me because you have to collect the blood orbs for cooldowns. Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, oh, I should have run away a while ago, I think. And the circle. I mean, like, I made the mistake. I can as well just wait for her to be done talking, right? Sorry, I didn't optimize it, Shan. Wait, no, she should have been outside already, shouldn't she? Oh, I forgot to talk to her. Oh, yikes. Okay, now speak with her outside. Now we get the collect the board, right? And now we can do the scrolls. We are currently having, just so you know, we have 9 Forgotten Souls, okay, chat? So let's see how many Forgotten Souls we can get out of this mess. Because it's only 9. 9 is obviously not enough. That's exactly 59 scrolls. And that's 1 Resplendent Spark. It's sad that this is faster than actually farming the materials. But on the other hand, who cares? Who cares? Okay, what did I say? I said 59, correct? I said 9... 9 Forgotten Souls. Let's see how many we're actually getting. We don't want anything of the items. Okay, we got 9. I thought I'm getting Forgotten Souls. Chan, where are my Forgotten Souls at? I was promised Forgotten Souls. I got lied to. Chat. You deceived me. A guy sold me 99 Betrayer's Husks 3 times for 800 million. Yeah, I mean, the duping is strong. The duping is very strong right now. Are you going to play Once Human's new scenario? I haven't looked into it. I know there's a new scenario coming, but I really haven't looked into it. Okay, now we need to get more, but before we get more, let me quickly grab the pale marks. Pale marks. But not only their pale marks, I think my Necro should have more pale marks as well. Just make sure we have all of them. What is duping? Well, duping is when you take a stack of 99 Betrayer Husks and then due to in-game magic and shenanigans, you turn these 99 Betrayer Husks into another 99, into another 99, into another 99 without actually playing for it. Okay? That's called duping. And it's very strong this season. Like, obviously people do not have thousands of Betrayer Husks because they're playing the game so much. Right? They're doing something untowards. But don't feel bad and don't ask questions, just buy them. Okay? You never ask. You're never like, hey, good sir, where do you have your Betrayer Husks from? Could you tell me? You're gonna be like, thank you. Appreciate it. Don't want to hear you ever ask their questions or motives. Augment cash is... No, I pretty much need only the salvage material and masterwork cash, right?
He wasn't real. That carries the one.
Okay. This is a nice little source of Forgotten Souls, but still not enough. I guess I'm going to be forced to do a Helltide, huh? Yeah, you shouldn't ask AM, exactly. Like, the same as if you sell someone an item for 99 billion and you're like, wow, you're rich, bruv. No, you're just like, thank you for the 99 billion. I don't care where you have it from. I just appreciate you giving it to me. Okay, I'm still going to try to hit the Stoneburst at least once because it would feel bad to not put in the effort. Even though I don't have the Forgotten Souls to make it. I have 126 Forgotten Souls, Chad. But I need to at least try, right? Oh, come on. Give me the Forgotten Souls. Give me the Stoneburst. Give me the Stoneburst. We're almost out of souls again. Thank you, Jesus. Stoneburst again. That's actually okay on the hurricane duration. I'll take it. But we wanted to now take the Vasilis. Okay, chat. We need willpower. That's bad. That's bad. Unhappy half. Okay, let's do this pit 65 again now. Let's see if we have gotten any stronger. When we definitely have gotten stronger with... I forget the aspect. Let's teleport out again and pretend this never happened because, like, imagine putting on a new gloves and forgetting the aspects like an idiot. Okay, where are my potions? Oh, where are my potions at? I don't have them. Elixirs of Fortitude. We got Changeling. We need the Earth. That would be the Seismic. No, crashed it. Yeah, there, this one. Let's get it to go and have some fun. Okay. Hurricane on, storm on. First, yell. See the multiple tens of billions damage, Chad? My goal is obviously to do this with a Pit 75 as well. But for that, I need to push the character further. You notice the damage is plenty. By the way, my resource is working, Chad. So the Quox rune trick is actually working. And we're restoring enough resource, kinda. It's good to see. It's funny how you notice the complete lack of damage if you don't max it, right? If you don't have it like go the biggest possible radius, then you're just missing out on boom. My lucky hit chance is not reliable though, right now. I guess the problem is that we're sometimes just too fast killing things. But I don't have a chance like to actually refill the resource. Oh, wait, I cleared everything and it's not enough? Huh? Oh, wow, it's one of these. Yikes. Like, look at that. Wait, 1/3 of his HP gone, Chad. Yeah, this was faster than ever before. There's like a nice level of fast. Okay, we get the outmatch glyph up. Nice. And now we can get the spirit up first. Spirit is more crit, so we should do that. So with the 65, I can currently get glyphs up to 55 if I wanted to do that. What do we do? Some more pits? Do we do we could just do like here the start of the Blood Maiden slaying so to get some more, right? For Rogue Endgame, since you didn't spend that many Paragon points, can you give me a board idea of what I should be stacking? My mind is blank for the Rogue right now, Katie. I know there is a trap glyph that you can put a lot in, and you're playing the dexterity stacking glyph, so you could probably put a lot of points in there. Right now it's blank. Oh, you mean the souls from the caches? So from the caches that you can get for overdoing the reputation. That's what you're saying. Oh, I can do that. I have some of those. So you're saying those? Ah, sorry. Yeah. Okay. So what Energize was saying, guys, he didn't lie to me, by the way. He was saying like if you take the caches that you get, so not the new character, not the caches from making a new character. He was talking about the caches you get when you're over reputationing, like we have with my character now. That is pretty good because I have 7. I'm just still sad that there's no Stoneburst size, because can you imagine like Stoneburst hitting a whole screen? That would be so much fun. I feel like there's a missed opportunity here. Also feel like Stoneburst should have a gravitational effect. I'm just spitballing, chat, but I feel like it should have. I ran out of souls for the first time like yesterday. 20 caches got me to 2k souls. Yeah, we're gonna do that because then we can actually masterwork, so that's gonna be good. I mean, again, I'm not going to try to masterwork any further than like good outcomes, so I'm not gonna try to get god outcomes. Ashraf, I'm happy you've been enjoying the minion build. Honestly, my minion build is like, from all the builds we've made this season, the minion build is my proudest creation because simply it's so powerful and fun to do. Cache of materials. Cache of chaos it is. Okay, we're gonna go to Tosseric. Tosseric. The Druid looks like a big gun blaster. I call it the Boom Druid because that's what it does. It just goes around and boom druids. Okay, so if I take these scrolls now myself. So now we can open these. Let's see. I'm at 28 Forgotten Souls. And now I'm sitting at 430 Forgotten Souls. Whoop, 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 whoop. By the way, I got myself more Vasilis. Actually, wow, that's a perfect one. Holy shit. I have a hard time saying no to that. You know? You can't just give me like the good ones, you meanie beanie. Game's like, we heard you like good items. Here you go. That's a Gathlin burst, right? Gathlin can eat my ass. Okay, so now we can temper further. So what's the next item, chat, you would say, from all the items we're having here right now? I mean, I could push the Mjolnir ring probably to give myself more willpower. This one is probably the best one because it would give me more willpower percentage. So that's like a no-brainer to push. The gloves? Now the gloves for more stone burst. Critical strike chance. That brings me up to 100% critical strike chance. This brings me up to... you know what? The max life, I'll take it. More max life is good. The Mjolnir ring. Up to willpower. My pants would be more max life. My boots are useless. The ring would be more attack speed and more cooldown reduction. I guess the ring. No, I need more up to side. I don't have enough up to side. Let me try how it feels to do a 6er alone. Right? If this would be a build for it, or if you would rather have the boulder to farm. Because that's like, it's always the thing, right? I don't have to farm the horde with this build. I could just, with a click of a button, swap back to my boulder build, and then farm with a boulder. I mean, the fun part is that I can just stand in the middle. Right? Nah, you know what? This is actually fun for hordes. Might have to put it on a different button than the left mouse button because I can't like walk and stutter step this as good as. My Cataclysm is also like wrecking mostly the enemies, which is kind of funny. This is actually good. This is really fun for hordes. Wasn't sure how much I'm going to enjoy this, but I was like, especially when you like later spawn like a bunch of, what are they called again, Hellborn, and you just go like and just like delete us a group of Hellborn. That's also kind of nice. Oh, these are so sad. I just want to eat my fingers. No, don't underestimate the Cataclysm just cataclysming around. Because it kind of kills like the normal rabble mobs, right? They just get struck by lightning and they just die. It's actually surprisingly useful. Boop. Boop. So the highest I've seen like so far is like some 20 billions right now. I know we can do more than 20 billions though. But I do regularly see 20 billions, which makes me happy. Wonder if it wouldn't be better. So we're kind of playing the boosts right now, correct? Wonder if it wouldn't be better to just simply play Urzel's Strength and that's it. When this is when shapeshifting grants 40% increased damage and werewolf grants more attack speed. So I guess why you want it, I understand that, right? But I kind of feel like it's a bit too tedious for me to swap between the forms. I could just go bear form and that's it. Is Cataclysm build? No, this is Stoneburst build that also plays Cataclysm. Because it just works with the Stoneburst, but we are not doing main damage with Cataclysm. Our Stoneburst is doing the main damage. So this is the so-called Stoneburst Druid that looks similar to Cataclysm Druid, and you could actually from this build transition into the full Cataclysm version if you wish to. So that's also interesting. Like if you don't want to play the Stoneburst version, or if you just want to give it a whirl, you could just easily transform this into the full Cataclysm build. If that is then something you wish to do. Okay, I am getting absolute shit stain all here. How? Is this the strongest Druid build? Cataclysm is the strongest Druid build. This is not Cataclysm, but this is like let's say Cataclysm is the #1, and then you get Boulder and the Stoneburst behind that. I'm not sure how good Companion Druid ranks or how easy it is to get Companion Druid strong, because I simply haven't experimented with it, so I withhold any rating there. But Druid is pretty much like Death Trap Rogue right now. There are other Rogue builds that you can play, but there is one strongest build. And that is just like powerful. Done. Right? Boom. Teaming Masters. Yeah, let's do Teaming Masters and see how good we can kill things. What is the easiest endgame build and classes without Ubers? Necro. Necro. Bloodwave does not need Ubers. It really is happy with the lowest bar of equipment. You can even have the shittiest aspects and you're still going to be strong. Right now, if you're a beginner and you want to feel like an absolute god, Necro. And I won't accept a different opinion. I think if you have a different opinion, you're just wrong, plain wrong. I'm not looking for a fight. I'm just saying, if you have like a different opinion than me, you're just wrong. Democratic, yep. No one said this is democracy. You entered a channel called the Ponyhof. That here the supreme leader Ponyhof ruled. No tariffs though, chat. Like if you want a prime sub, like there no tariffs. Okay, they're as expensive as they used to be. So that thumbs up. Just saying. And humble, yes, and humble. Humble and good looking, my two most humbling traits. Come on. Get out of there. So what do you think, guys? A channel build annoying for you? Fun for you? Something you would give a try? How are you feeling about it? When I saw this build, when I saw someone presenting it, I was like, I mean, is channeling really going to be fun? Right? Is this it? Because I like channeling seems so weird, like such a weird concept to actually channel for damage. Like it speaks against everything in me. Like usually you wanna zoom, and while you're zooming, you're flinging your skills. But for some reason, this is oddly satisfying. Right? It's very oddly satisfying to just run around, channel things, and just clap cheeks. Okay, we're activating the Cataclysm. We do the cry. We do the burst. 1 burst, 2 burst, then 1 burst, 2 burst, then 1 burst, 2 burst. See, like, how could this not be fun, chat? Burst, dead. Burst, dead. Okay, now that we have gotten stronger, we need to check out how much easier we're killing Belial, because that's usually what I do, right? We get stronger, we then check how much easier do we kill Belial. If we could do a pit higher, maybe. I mean, we could try to do a pit 70 now. I think I have the damage for it. Which item were we masterworking? We were masterworking the ring. Good. Willpower, bonus, more willpower, more all damage, more everything. However, there's 2 stone burst casting. You have chance for stone burst to cast twice, which then gives you, surprisingly or unsurprisingly, a second stone burst. You're pretty much Hurricane, Cataclysm, stone burst, stone burst, stone burst. Oh, even in a pit 70, I just exploded that elite. I mean, it helps that like if I do a double stone burst, it's like 22 billion. Wow, this is a pit 70, chat. I did not expect that. Okay. Okay. I mean, you don't see me complaining here. I did not expect the pit 70 to just vanish in front of my eyes like that. The crazy part is, if the stone burst then hits, right, it's like 21 billion not to one target. It's like 20 billion to all the targets. Right? It's like that. Like if you're hitting, you're then hitting like a train. Right? This is not just like, this is not hitting like one dude. It's hitting it all. Damn, son. I mean, damn, son. Look at that. Yeah? Hey. I mean, for just putting the build together today, right? We need to still try to get the Starless Skies ring. That would be probably good. The only thing that's not working 100% is the resource regain. So we're doing this lucky hit for resource regain, and it's somewhat working. Yeah. Big numbers go boom. And the best part is, this is like good for area and good for boss fighting. Right, usually like, okay, so if this is good for area damage, then it's probably gonna suck for boss fighting, right? Nah. Ladies and gentlemen, nah. That is not the case here. New season is coming in July. New information about new season we're already getting. Oh, look at that. Hit 70 chat. Oh, he's being sent. Yep. Oh, holy magmoly. Holy magmoly. Okay, we can upgrade with +2 now. +2, but that's it because it's 70. Then we can do +2. And we can also do +2 over here. See, like it's a gradual process now. I'll get all of them to 51. Then after getting all of them to 51 or 52, I'll do a pit 75 to then get all of them again higher and so on. Does Shroud work with this build? You mean the Shroud of False Death? Yes, indeed, sir, it does. Okay. Does Air of Petition work with it? No, because we need your Earth skills are also Werebear skills. Because if I'm not taking my Earth skills or Werebear skills, then I'm not turning into a Werebear while casting the Stone Burst. And I need to turn into a Werebear whilst casting the Stone Burst to get that 40% damage boost. Also, to get another 5 more ranks on the Stone Burst, because my Stone Burst right now has 23 ranks. You can imagine that is quite useful to have 23 ranks in Stone Burst. And that is all down to, like, then multiple things. I mean, you could also play, instead of the Shadowfall's Death, by the way, you could play the Insatiable Fury chest piece, because the Insatiable Fury chest piece gives you even more ranks. That one would only be advisable if you have it with a greater life affix, so that would be 32% more life, potentially leading to even bigger booms. The Shroud, though, like, also multiplies up all your multipliers, so that's different useful. If you wonder how we bury it, by the way, we bury it the whole time by fortifying. So we have the fortify into barrier thing going on with the boss power. As I just like this as a bonus level of defense. I could play without it, but I just simply enjoy that level of defense. I've rogue pit 70, can't figure out how to get 275 resource. Did you watch the YouTube video? I'm saying this because we have the video on the channel about the death prep rogue, my friend, that explains every single nuance and facet of the rogue and how to really get it. Like there's literally a 5-minute part that explains you how to get 275, and it doesn't only explain you, it actually shows you too. So as I'm obviously trying to sell out my own YouTube channel, you should watch that. Where can you find this build? Nowhere. We build it live on stream, so if you actually go back in the VOD and watch this stream from the beginning, you can see how we built the build live. We will give you a full planner update tomorrow. But as always, I want to show you the build today to see if you're even interested. Then we're gonna push the runes up a little bit to make myself stronger. And I will also contemplate off stream how to make things better. Just this morning, I set 2 hours around on my Necromancer before I actually recorded a single second. And I managed to get my damage from 50 billion average up to 133 billion average. That was a 55 billion hit, by the way. So that's what I usually do, right? I just sit down and really try to squeeze out more, as I want you to have the possible best version of something and not just something that is thrown together by me. Does Wolf Companion provide anything useful? Yes, it's there. So why are the Wolf Companions there? They're summons. Together with a Raven, I have 5 summons. These 5 summons with the Ravens are actually giving me continuously the rune. Which rune did we activate continuously with it? We're continuously activating the cooldown rune with that. And that cooldown is needed to have my Cataclysm up at any given point. Because you need the Cataclysm, right? So yeah, that's what we're doing here right now. Oh. And since we have 5 summons and the cooldown takes 100 offering, we have 500 offering, the cooldown reduction is significant. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we just need that one. Shred hitting for 700 billion. That might be as it is, George, but it's not fun for me to play. That's why we're not doing a shred build, because I just really don't like a shred build. You know? It's just no fun for me. Like, it's strong, I play it, and it's boring. I mean, there are some powerful things out there in the game, for sure. But these powerful things, they're just no joy to play. And if something is no joy to play, not worth it to put your time and effort in there. Right? And Lightning Spear also strong, but I didn't feel Lightning Spear this season, so I didn't make a Lightning Spear build. Sometimes it's that simple. So I made a Blizzard build instead. Even though there's also now a Fire build again, which is super strong, I heard, on Sork. It's kind of like cool to see the Sork actually evolve and go different directions. I'm not even going to enter your room, lads. I'm just going to strike you from the side, and that's it. I don't have the respect for you here. Nope, we're not going in there. We'll just have you die from that. Death Rogue helped me finish Destroyer. Thank you. No problem, sir. That's why we made it. I mean, obviously to farm clicks, but also to help you. You know? Step 1, farm clicks. Step 2, help you. Step 3, make a living with this. Step 4, profit. Step 5, maybe have fun while doing so. Don't hate yourself. But this morning, I was really unsure if we actually should play Diablo. I was talking to Neil and Lord Overflow, 2 of my community members, long term. I was like, lads, I have absolutely no clue what to play today. And Lord Overflow was like, play Star Vader. And Neil was like, get fucked, nerd, pretty much. So we spontaneously decided to give this Druid a whirl. And I wasn't sure if I was really going to enjoy the gameplay loop, right? But holy hell. Who would have guessed that exploding full screens can actually be so much fun? My favorite part is that it's a 1E, right? It's not 2 charges of the ability. It's mostly a 1E. So you need to stand a bit away from the enemy because you get bonus for distant. That means no melee range, okay? You do more damage out of melee range. Damn. Love to see it. What do you think? Can we do a pit 75, ladies and gentlemen? I'm taking bets. Already, or will we have to level up our glyphs further? Do you have a waxing gibbous? No, sorry, I don't have one. But you can get them really easy from Lord Zur, right? Lord Zur? I have tons for you. What should we gamble for items? Could get a pants, probably. Let's do the first important things first. Let's change the offensive temper to crits.
My hammer sings on your return.
I need the temper scrolls. We're multiplying crit and overpower up, so that's what we want. Oh, that one had overpower with earth damage. Good. What are we sitting at? We're sitting at good amounts of crit, good amounts of overpower. Let's go for pans. I doubt that we'll get a good piece of pans, but I need to waste some obolts here right now. I've been missing maximum life pans, so we'll hoard them. How high does Boulder go? Pit 75, 100%. And then afterwards is just how far you want to take it. I think I've seen a Boulder do pit 90. If you're that interested in pit pushing in any capacity. Okay, let's try how pit 75... Oh, that's good. I thought pit 75 is going to be somewhat challenging, Chad. I mean, I definitely need to use my ability more often now. So again, this is slowly then where the fantasy... Okay, you know what, you stupid werewolf who just flitted around. Where the fantasy is like still working, but it's like less exciting because you're actually fighting them, you know? Not any less powerful, but just you get to actually use 2 or 3. I dislike getting like stunned by these guys. That's annoying. Set it. We are not unstoppable, right? Not like my Necker at this point, or not like my Spiritborn. I'd almost say I could do pit 80, right? But I would want to upgrade my glyphs further. Also like to have like a vortex skill to pull things together. That'd be nice. You're trying Shroud build on your Druid. I heard good about the Shroud build. Not a fan. But I'm happy that Druid has so many options right now. I mean, you have Cataclysm build, you have Boulder, and you seem to have Shred. And someone in chat said his companion is also doing good. So that gives Druid, like, next to Necromancer, a very wide variety of possible builds to do. And when people keep saying there's no build variety, right? Oh, that's fantastic. Whoever stunned me there. Uncool breath. Good. Oh wow, he just got murked. Yeah, not even 5 minutes to boss, I think. That's good. If I now get the timing of the burst better, where even like right now, I think I take too long with the burst, right? I should just trigger them faster in a row. So I'm a bit slow in releasing the burst. And there's more damage definitely lying on the streets that we're not utilizing. Whoever's stunning me is a annoying person. Oh, 40 billion. Love to see it. Okay, not even 5 minutes to boss chat. Good, boss achieved. Due to my fortified area, I can just stand AFK and take it all. Because I fortify, get barrier, right? Fortify, get barrier. Let's see if I can tank her. Almost. Yeah, I can. I mean, I would love to be unstoppable. It would make my life a bit easier because, like, it's really annoying to get, like, pummeled around here, right? Okay, good job. It is really annoying to get pummeled around, but that is damn good. This is pit 75, okay, chat. We can do 2-2. That's 257. Then we can do the dominate also. 2-2 to 56. And we can do the hunter because it's going to give me more. Is there a way to use 2 ultimates and 3 key passes at the same time? No. What about Cyclone Armor over Wolves? We are using the Wolves to trigger consistently the reduce your active ultimate cooldown by 1 second. And there's no other skill that could do that for us like that. Then we're also using our avoid health damage while fighting for 2 seconds to then also get 100% bonus damage. Now, we do have a lucky hit chance here to restore our spirit. And I'm genuinely considering if I should re-roll the Cataclysm cooldown reduction of 14 seconds here. And also replace that through another temper resource generation here. If that could be better. Up to 15% chance to restore some more resource. I want to try that out. Because I don't need the cooldown reduction. I have enough at this point. That here, see, that's 20% resource restoration. Okay. Good. Which item should I masterwork next? I mean, technically the pans are the only thing that gives me the most. Right? Because with the pans up, I can actually start playing more diamonds. Over this. So we are now sitting at almost resistance out. It's kind of nice. I'd say we do one more 75 and then we try to kill well, we don't try to kill Belial. We see how much damage we do versus Belial, right? Does evade cooldown stack? Yes, more evade cooldown is more evade cooldown. That stacks, so you can get your evade quite low. That's actually what Sork is doing, in case you didn't know. You know what the build would probably profit from the most? If I run around a room and just try to pull the whole room together. Should be possible to do that. And then you pretty much nuke the whole room with the one cast. Right? Step 1, pull the whole room together. Step 2, nuke the whole room. Like this, right? One elite into the other guys and then just go places. We're getting more and more used to like how this plays. Damn. I see more 30 billions now than 20 billions, so that's nice. I feel like we improved the damage another magnitude, right? Good. Are you overpowering because of the cataclysm? No, 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 no. Stone burst at maximum size overpowers. So you need to pretty much cast Stone Burst, then wait for the size expansion, then cast Stone Burst again. That's how Stone Burst works. For this, you only need an aspect. You don't need like a unique item. So in order for Stone Burst to get the bigger, get the always overpower. And that aspect is just perfect. It's like 21, 22. And the more attack speed you have, the faster I think it goes big, right? Because you're just casting faster into it, as far as I understand. And you get that size increase. Max size aspect, exactly. There's no way to make it this consistently overpower otherwise. Like, you could do something with the Zan rune, but the Zan rune wouldn't be as efficient, as the Zan rune would be bound to conditions to get it done. And this is literally just bound to me just charging it up max size, which is obviously like so easy, it's ridiculous, right? No, I thought these tiny rooms would be good because we're just gonna nuke everything inside a tiny room, but then sometimes these doorways are eating like my stone bursts, so they're not really stone bursting then. Feels weird. And the chest beam, by the way, we're playing because it's a 50% damage increase, chat. Just like that. Just all the damage you do is 50. If you laser someone with it. Oh, there we go. Go to the side so we can see the numbers. Again, don't stand melee range. Because you're doing more damage to distant enemies. Obviously, try to get her between the two booms, because of the two booms are hitting both sides. Okay, so we got her. Oh shit, this time she almost killed me. Last time we face tanked that one. You know, I'm not liking your stun. Oh, 37 billion, chat. We did it. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at the last damage we did there against her. That was nice. Center packing. Okay, Headhunter up, Earth and Sky up, and Outmatch up. So now I would have to do a PID 78 to upgrade these gloves meaningful, but probably that's not going to happen. When the damage number says 5.4 million, is that 5.4 billion? Spot on. Single digit billions are displayed as millions. Double digit billions are displayed as billions. Okay. By the way, Massey, I completely missed your 19 months of subscriptions. I'm very sorry for that. Ladies and gentlemen, that was 90 months for Mr. Massey. Oh, we have been doing all this damage, by the way, without a potion, chat. We could have done even more. Weekly. Okay, let's see what we will do about this. Yeah, we're doing vastly more damage to him than last time. Not that we didn't do any good damage last time, right? Just more now. Obviously obviously my rogue is faster. That doesn't mean that he's not plenty good, right? Boom. Nice, I like it. No biggie, chat. No biggie, easy kill. I wondered if I just walk into the Hell Tide, okay? Just want to see how much damage my storm does. Just activating this, there, then die. Or with just running around with a storm alone, it would also in the long run kill things. Obviously I do more damage if I explode stuff, so you're gonna like dash explode, dash explode. This is oddly more satisfying than actually playing Cataclysm because you have an active role in your damage, right? But with Cataclysm, you often end up with a problem that you're doing Cataclysm and that's it, right? Either like you're gonna be hitting with that randomly, but you can't like direct your hit. When it says 1.3k, is it a million? Yes, because it's 1,000 thousands. Do you have any unique that makes Earth skills, Werebear skills? Yes, Basilius Prayer. Basilius Prayer is what you're going to be using. Okay, I need to masterwork these pans. So who wants to do an Infernal Horde with me? Infernal Horde, any takers? Any takers? Who wants to do one? I am ready. I can do a Katie, another Infernal Horde. So we get Katie in with a rogue, Katie, or with something else. So whoever else wants to join, put your Battle.net in right now. We can do, I think, another one. Rogue. Okay, perfect. Let me get Katie on her rogue in, but we can't invite her because the player's busy. Anyone else would like to join, just feel free to raise your arm. Otherwise, we will just do it alone. I have Variana, but you know what? I should probably take something else for this, like Subo or so for more overpower damage, right? I can do with my sorcerer. I mean, like whatever you feel like, sir. If you want to, you want to. If you don't want to, we'll just do it with two. Hand me your Battle.net ID. We'll invite you. We'll get you in. Free Cinders. Omario, thank you for the Prime Gaming subscriptions. Omario, good to see there, partner. A very good morning to you, lady. We're getting you in. Boop. Katie's just going around booping things. See, this is why I don't play with rogues. They just do things. Greetings to NYC. Greetings to NYC, my friend. Lady, good to see you there. Good midday, I think, is for NYC, right? I mean, we have an evening. Okay, with that masterwork material, I could get the pans up, and then we're pretty much just missing the Mjolnir ring, but that one has 100%, so it's good enough. Kind of like, this is important, like, you only need the 100%, right? Everything else doesn't matter. Like the greater FX movement speed, that's a nice thing to have, but if I don't have it, that's also fine. I'm support. I'm just looking at the map right now, Chad, right? And whenever the map pops something up, I'm there. Right now, I'm sending a stone burst to red dots on the map. And with 3 players, you at least have something to do. My goal is pit 75. You don't even need Mythic or 4GA. Depends on the build. Right? Also personal skill set and so on. I mean, very often, so there's one thing I hear very often under my YouTube videos. Do you want to know what it is? So let's say I just posted my Necromancer, right? And I am able to clear pit 80 with it. And very sufficient, so I can clear actually pit 85 with it. And then you get a comment like, I have exactly the same equipment. I have exactly the same equipment. I don't do the damage you do. But how would that be possible, Chad? You know? But that comment you get more often than not. Or like, I have better equipment than you, and I don't do the damage you do. How could that be? Make it make sense. What are you supposed to say? Maybe you suck. And what am I supposed to say in that scenario then? Well, sucks to suck, sir. Is there a planner for the build already? No, sorry, the planner will be created tomorrow. I just couldn't get it done today, as we were just whooping out the build today, pretty much. Okay, I'm feeling that Cataclysm cooldown, Chad. So maybe we should get the Tempest ranked up one. And the cooldown is big, so we are getting like around, like we have a 20 seconds duration, right? 27-second duration. A 27-second duration means that for 25 seconds, we're getting a cooldown reduction. Oh, my stone burst animation is not happening anymore because we are just flooding the game with animations. Ether Fiends, wow. Not the best choices, especially not for wave 5. Should be fine. Yeah, I wanted to masterwork up those pans, but you know what? I'm going to masterwork up the ring to just get the Endless Tempest, maybe another rank. Right, that should go up to 4 probably with the next upgrade. Because that's another 5% or 10% duration. It's kind of useful. So good. Need to really think about like getting my yell out with the Blood Howl, because the Blood Howl gives me the heightened senses. Assaulted Hordes 50% faster. I was going to ask if Vortex Lift would be helpful, but you want them at range. Exactly. You kind of want the enemy at range because we have the... So in the abilities, you have... Deal 20% increased damage to distant enemies. That's nice, right? So you kind of want that. As you also want to stay above 100% movement speed because you do more damage like that as well, right? So there are multiple things coming together there. Also, Vortex could be good, but on the other hand, your Stone Burst is doing such an AoE damage, right? That you often don't actually need any pull together. And you can't use the Vortex rune because right now we need to use the rune for a bonus cooldown reduction, or we don't have the cooldown reduction for our Cataclysm, and that is disastrous. And we need to use the rune for bonus damage. So right now we're using Quax, which gives me every 66 seconds more damage. Kind of nice. And we Quax, it fills up. Or you could kill all of them. What are your favorites this season, official AJ? So my number one favorite has been the Barbarian. Because of the Call of the Ancient spam. It's so stupid. Like it's so stupid and so much fun at the same time. So Barb Call of the Ancients, more fun than it has any right to be. Then I really had fun with Death Trap Rogue. Death Trap Rogue would be my second favorite. We got the Minion Necro. That's number 3. And this would be probably number 4 right now. I like the Boulder Druid a lot, but the Stone Burst has just like the fun of running around and it's dropping multiple billion hits on like, you're dropping like mini nukes, right? It's like a nuke, another nuke, another nuke, right? You're just nuking everything. A guy gave you 700 pincushion dolts because he hates farming Andariel. Yeah. I mean, why would you even farm Andariel? Okay, so you're better off selling the pincushion dolts to the vendor and then using the money from the vendor to buy husks of Belial, right? You're better off doing that than actually doing Andariel, because she takes obnoxiously long and she does not even drop greater affixes that often. And the problem is that if you want greater affix uniques, the only guy that really drops your greater affix uniques regularly is goddamn Belial. The others also drop them, but not regularly. Where does the resource come from? So we have a resource per second from the stack, okay? Then we have lucky hit to restore resource. Now you have to understand, we have our ravens can lucky hit, our wolves can lucky hit, our cataclysm can lucky hit, our hurricane can lucky hit. So all of these things can actually lucky hit, right? And then restore randomly resource. Why do we need to restore? Like, we have infinite resource because of cataclysm. That's first and foremost important. But since we're playing the Quax rune for 100% bonus damage, we kind of are in need of actually restoring our resource because we're using up our resource globe to do more damage. Nerf Andariel? Nah, I think the mandatory phases on Andariel, Duriel, and Harbinger have to be 1 phase max, right? So I understand you want us to do the phases on these bosses, right? But have us do them once. Right now on Duriel, you have to do them twice. On Andariel, you have to do them 3 or 4 times if you're unlucky. Harbinger of Hatred is definitely 2 times as well, or 3 times. I don't really remember. But yeah, after the first time, you're so maximum annoyed that if they force you to do it another time and then another time, you're just like, I hate this. I mean, I've been literally not doing Duriels because exactly that reason. Not because I can't kill him, just because I really, really don't want to. Jesus Christ, we're at 1,200 ether. Holy. And we're not done, Chad. Damn, son, when? I didn't feel like we got that good boons. Or did I not pay attention? But like we had like B tier boons. I mean, sure, we have some Hellborn related ones. We vanished everything really quick. Oh, that was a lot of Hellborn coming out of my little thing there. Holy. Okay, I didn't count on casually just doing like a 1,400 ether horde, Chad. Right? View, thank you, partner. Okay. Just give me more ether. Don't be shy. What we have here, chat? We got another 1,400, 1,455. Oh man, not even a 1,500 horde. Damn. Femto's no fun. Femto was too fast. Still a good round, dude. Beyond. I mean, this was pretty damn PogChamp. I'm just really happy how well the Stoneburst Druid worked out. I mean, we need to get the ring now up. You see? Let's get the ring up. See, like, that's Endless Tempest to 4. With Endless Tempest being 4 now, we got another 40% duration, so that was 5%. That brings up to 28.57. That's great. Make sure that I really get this always cooldown. Okay, that's absolute fire. Now, we could masterwork this one 2 times or 1 time further. That's not worth it. We'll probably just go for the boots, but even like, are the boots actually like even worth it, right? You get cold resistance, you get shapeshifting, attack speed. Like, I have a 50%, so I kept them as 50%. Damn. Very happy. Chat, I'd say though, this has to be it for today. I wish we could go on, but we have it late. I started late. I'm sorry. It was a short stream. You're going to have a longer one tomorrow. First dentist, then actually stream. I am done for today. I will make sure that you get the planner and the guide in the next 10 hours. Sorry, I can't do it earlier, but you can check the start of the stream. That's where we pretty much build this build and flashed everything out. I will definitely change the skill tree because there are some things I'm not happy with. I do believe we can make it better, especially pump some more ranks into Cataclysm to make the cooldown reduction easier. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. I think I can weasel out like a few more damage points left, right, and center. So we'll see about that. Until then, take care. I wish you all a great, good evening, day. Hope you're going to have a good one. I just triple Masterwork Death or cooldown reduction. Katie, congratulations. And, well, thank you for your support. You're all amazing.